friends for a while when I met you, I think. He's like, yeah, this girl named Nikki Shotz just reached out. I'm doing an interview or something. Or like a quick, you asked him for some notes or something. I was like, yeah, it's a cool name.
Nice.
Like, pretty fucking sick name, dog. I don't know what to say.
Yeah. No, it was funny, like, just going from that, being like, oh my God, I'm interviewing this Athens band.
Yeah. To now you're the fucking.
I'm like, oh my
you're
God,
the
I'm
queen.
interviewing Jameson Tank.
Stop, dog. Stop. All right.
All right, you ready to knock into this thing?
Yes, ma'am, I am.
All right.
Oh, Lord help.
So as you all may notice,
Things have changed.
we've got the voice on this podcast may sound a little different today. For certain reasons, Jameson couldn't be the host on this specific podcast. That being said, I'm Nikki Shotz.
What's up, Nikki Shotz? Give the camera away or
I'll
something.
be your host this evening. And today we have a very, very special guest with us. You know him. You love him. You've definitely heard him. Well, everyone, please give a very, very warm welcome to the man himself, Jameson Tankersley.
Perfectly planned. I was wondering if I was going to have to clap, but you had it handled.
Those were the notes. Oh,
that was the note. This is beautiful, Nikki.
Had
That
to
was
surprise you.
That was a better intro than I've ever done in 115 episode shots. That was beautiful.
115?
100, I think this would be 116 maybe.
Oh, that's so exciting.
This is exciting. I haven't done one in 5 months.
Did you ever fill number 69?
I never did. I was saving it for
Wobble House.
But then they ended up like not being that serious of a thing. You know what I mean? Like they just like, I think they don't do it anymore, right?
Out in Colorado.
Oh, they do it out there? No shit. I remember that like I was going to have them on and they were like, yeah, we're doing like one set every 6 months. I was like, I don't know if we're there yet.
Yeah. Killing it
like
out
that.
in Colorado, so that's
good for them. Good for them.
But yeah.
I'd like to point out that I've never let anybody else host in the house. I've let Jeff host one time. He was the only other person I thought highly enough. But you told me this, and I haven't done an episode in 5-6 months. And I was like, you know what? That would be the best way to get back in the game, you know?
So excited. You should put this one as number 69.
I could. I mean, the space is open.
Yeah.
I'm not going to count it out.
Yeah. So, that being said, how are you feeling today?
Feeling great. How about you? What's new?
Pretty spectacular, you know. Went to Tank Tuesday last night.
How was Tank Tuesday?
I had a good time. I had to do some neck stretches before.
Did you? I saw you hit that little pose at the end. You know what I'm talking about? Like the knee out, and you like hit that last note with that. I was like, damn, dude, Shots is in this thing, bro.
Man, so how'd you come up with Tank Tuesday?
Dude, I don't know. Good question. It was one of those things where we've had it for a while and haven't done it. But I think maybe it was me or Connor or Bryce or somebody was like, dude, we should do Tank Tuesday. And I was like, Tank Tuesday. Like, that's enough, you know? Like, just a good title like that, you know? It's like going out on Halloween or something. But yeah, it's been good. We've only done 2 so far. It's been pretty fun. You been at both? You sang at both?
Absolutely.
I thought Silver was a little better just because Silver's more of a Tuesday spot, you know what I mean?
For sure.
And we didn't do that great. We didn't pull that wonderfully at Roadhouse. But it seemed like the whole town was kind of dead, right?
Yeah, last night, I think it's just people are finally getting into the grind of school.
Yeah.
And it's just like, it's...
Like they're acclimated a little. It's not like, we're in Athens, we've got to go out every night. You know, it's a little more like, oh shit, I'm not doing well in my classes already.
And it was humid yesterday too.
It was. Well, how was the theater? I'm sorry I couldn't make it.
It was fun.
Yeah?
Good times, yeah.
Fuck yeah. And I didn't recognize either of the openers, but somebody was telling me that the middle opener, what was her name?
Christina Vane.
Everybody's saying she was really good. Did you enjoy that?
She was incredible.
Interesting.
Absolute powerhouse.
Powerhouse singer? Like a singer-songwriter thing kind of thing?
She did some slide guitar too, which was
Nice.
awesome. And then Eli Kane was great too. I'm not big on country, but
Yeah. I've heard about him some.
Yeah.
Somebody told me about him like playing like maybe it's like Flanagan's or some shit like that, and I'd heard of his name around in the group meets and stuff. But and, JBB, I love JBB. So yeah, he's a classic.
Awesome group of guys.
Yeah, well, you guys all
Just
have
all
fun.
smiley and
just giddy
sweet.
and Chase and Andrew and all those guys. I like all those guys. You know, they're always just happy to play, which I've always respected.
For sure.
But yeah, good shit.
Yeah, it was a good time. We all had to come hit up Tank Tuesday after. It's iconic. I love
like
that.
slowly trickled in as we went along. It was like, oh, there's Andrew, and it's like, oh, there's Nikki. It's like, oh, there's JBB. I was like, yes, you know, they're coming by. But yeah, dude, I wish I had a better answer for you. Don't really recall how we thought of it. Just that the idea behind it was like, hey, we can play another night of the week in Athens, make a little bit of money, have a bunch of fun, you know. which I think is a pretty good idea, right?
Yeah, exactly. When's the next one?
The next one it's not official yet, but we're trying to do one on Halloween.
Okay.
Which would be cool. Like kind of like have a costume party and like because Halloween's on Tuesday. We thought about the rooftop. I don't think the rooftop's in the cards for booking. But I think Halloween will probably be the next one. I'll keep you looped. I promise.
Note taken.
Yes, ma'am. And it was another thing. It was like we're doing the theater now, so we can't really do that many bars when we have a theater show. I've told you this before, but like it was like, hey, how can we loophole that? On the radius clause. It's Take Tuesday. That's a good pitch.
I love it.
You can pull that mic a little closer to your face if you want to. It doesn't have to sit there. It's movable. See, like it whips around.
Voila. Oh,
See what I mean?
I love it.
Yeah, dude. Nifty.
Incredible, man. And it even sounds better.
Just a little bit. You're just louder now.
Yeah. All right, Jameson. I've only known you for 3-4 years.
I think longer than that. I think it's more like 4, right?
Yeah, 4 years.
I remember. I
guess
where
that's
we
a
met.
long time.
Do you remember where we met at?
Outside of Henderson.
Yeah, dog. I was like, hey, she was
it.
good. He was good. That was the first time I ever played in Athens.
Yeah, I remember looking you up on Spotify after that.
I think I gave you a card.
Maybe.
I think when I drove past, I gave you a card, didn't I? I want to say I gave you like a business card, but
you might have.
Don't quote me on that.
But I remember looking you up on Spotify, and you had a song on there, and I think it had like a grenade type album cover. I could be totally
like a
wrong.
Warning Sign album cover. That's
or
Heavy
like
Dependence.
green.
Yeah, it had like the warning stripes on it. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, that would have been the only thing out at that time.
Okay.
So that was your only option.
I don't know why I was thinking there was a grenade on it.
Here's one if you need one.
Maybe
Just
that's
if you want to borrow one.
Yep.
You should get like a damn shaker, like a tambourine.
There we are.
But yeah, I can't believe you remember that, dog. You forgot that, dude. I can't remember what you sang. I think you sang one of your songs, and you sang
"In Love with You." Was it
Carrie Underwood? Didn't you sing a Carrie Underwood song?
Yep.
Fuck yeah, dog. I
Before
remember.
He Cheats. That's like all I ever did in high school.
Great song, though. Great song. I told the band we should cover that. That'd kind of be hard, dog.
That
rock version of that would be sick.
Y'all have some good covers.
Thanks, dog. Did you like Umbrella? Did you hear that one?
Oh yeah.
I was stoked about that one. We just started doing that one. We've been doing In the End by Linkin Park. Do you know that song?
Yeah.
In the end. Doo-doo. Good song. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I'm sorry. What were you saying? I think I might have cut you off.
Oh. Yeah, no, I went on Spotify earlier to go find that song, and I was like, I don't see it. I don't see that.
It's on there, I promise. It's on there, I promise.
And it's like, did he take it down? I was like, he can't. But man, yeah, that was 4 years ago. I feel like that wasn't that long ago, but I guess it kind of was.
I think it was closer to 4, maybe 5, dog.
Yeah.
I mean, you sure it was 4?
I was a sophomore.
You were a sophomore? Mm-hmm. I think we were in the same grade.
That's when I started wearing fun pants.
Fun pants?
Yes.
I don't recall your pants.
Me neither.
But I'm sure they were fun, right?
I hope so.
I remember being really nervous for that. Were you
Really?
nervous?
For Hendershot? Yeah.
I was really fucking nervous because like I'd never played the band. Well, I'd played in a band like when I was a kid, one or twice, but like sang acoustic in front of people, never.
Was this before you had?
Yeah.
Dang.
It was before. I only had one song out, and it was like when I was a solo act or whatever under Jameson Tank, which was always kind of the plan was to find a band, but I just started putting out tunes because I had to. But I remember I sang an Oasis song, and I sang that song you're talking about with the grenade, and I was like shaking before, dog. I was like, which is crazy because I don't get nervous now, so
yeah.
Weird, but
How much longer did it take for you to find your band?
it took a while. I think it was a good post-COVID before I even had them. Mm-hmm. So that would have been, if you were a sophomore, that would have been 2018.
I think 2019.
2019.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't have been that long after that. I guess COVID happens in 2020, and then I find my band right after that. But it felt like an eternity, dog, because that's what I was here to do. I wasn't here to go to UGA. Like I went to UGA, got in the M-Bus program, which was like the most important thing that could have happened to me. Mm-hmm. But I was really here to fucking start a band, So
yeah.
I don't know. I guess it's a little different for you. You did come here for school, right? But it was a perk.
Music was definitely a good
influence.
factor. Yeah. I saw. I didn't know exactly what bands came from here. I knew the B-52s did.
Yeah,
and REM, and I was like, those Widespread Panic guys too. Apparently they're good.
Pretty big band.
God, no, I love them. So that's what college does to you.
It does, yeah. I don't remember when I was in my high school that anybody was into jam music or like anybody at all. Like I don't know about you, but like what's a widespread panic? What's a fish? You know what I mean? In my
yeah.
hometown. So coming up here, I was like, dude, people really like this like jam vibe, get high music, you know? Like, this is interesting. But I remember thinking, yeah, I was the same kind of way. I mean, I knew REM, B-52s, Neutral Milk Hotel. Do they count? I mean, stuff like that. But like, you get up here, and is Death Cab for Cutie from here? Somebody told me that the other day. I was like, is that true?
Let's put a bookmark in it and check it out.
Check it out.
Let's research it.
Jamie, look that up for me.
Yes.
But like of Montreal, it's like a bunch of bands that like I'm somewhat familiar with. I've read a bunch of the Athens books, but same kind of thing. So anyway, where are we going with that? I'm sorry.
Yeah. I don't really know. Oh, where was I going? I don't know if I was going anywhere with it, actually.
We were just talking about it? I have a bad habit of that. I like jump and start talking. So if I just keep going, let me know.
That's the best part of podcasts and chit-chatting is you don't need to have a direction. You can just go. Yeah, I guess that would have been after COVID when you put the whole band. So how did that kind of happen? How did y'all find each other?
It was really hard, man. I'm not gonna lie. It was like years. Like when I moved to Athens and literally, I think it would have been 2016. God, I've been here a long time now. You moved here in 2017?
2018.
2018, okay. Wild, right?
The teens.
Yeah, that's wild. But anyways, when I moved here, that was literally what I was trying to do. And whilst I might have been distracted with like doing the college shit and like going to Hedges. I don't know if you remember Hedges and stuff like that.
How can you forget?
I definitely was here to start a band. And like, I'm talking about, I had an ad on Craigslist, like looking for drummer, bassist, guitarist for years, like 3 to 5 years of that. And like I would jam with people and just like not hit it off, you know, or they'd be like, oh, I'm super into jam music or I'm super into metal, and it's like, oh, that's not quite what I'm trying to do, you know. And just eventually, man, it all kind of fell into place when I got into Imbus. You know, I met Connor in Imbus class production, and then Bryce through Craigslist. The ad, and he came over here one night and jammed. Right, we were in the living room, but he came over here one time and jammed. And he was like, "Yeah, I'm really into these bands like Van Halen and like Guns N' Roses and shit like that, and Def Leppard." I was like, I think this could work. You know, this is a little closer, you know, at least. And we sat in there and played guitars. I was like, yeah, that's my dude. I asked him to join immediately. And then Javier, Craigslist as well. He listened to one of our songs on Spotify and was like, dude, that's sick. I'd love to join in. Just like that. We're a Craigslist
so awesome.
band. We've always joked that we're a Craigslist band. Yeah. Which is a good storyline, I think.
That's so cool.
Know? Like our Arctic Monkeys.
That could be a merch
Craigslist
thing.
band?
Like, you could have a Craigslist listing.
That would be like just a good thing to sell to just musicians in general, you know? Because like I'm sure like, I guess pre-Instagram. Well, I guess GroupMe is kind of more important now, right?
Yeah.
GroupMe is where bands started. I see a lot of people in the Athens Jam Ham are like, I'm a guitarist, I just moved to town, let's start a band. I was like, fuck, dog, I wish I had that.
It's never, I'm a drummer, just moved to town.
Yeah, never.
Stays being guitarists.
Just guitarist after guitarist after guitarist.
Hey, man, do you want to be a bass player, though?
Not interested.
No, I saw someone a few weeks ago reach out, and they were like, I'm a bass player. I'm looking for a band.
Shit.
You're a unicorn.
Like, dog, you're like a rare entity in this town, bro. Welcome to the show. You're going to be very popular here.
Congrats. You have a seat at the table.
But yeah, well, how about you? It's been hard to start your bands too, but I guess it's easier to start Patio than it is Florida Man, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right? Because you've got the experience and the name. I've always thought that you have a strong enough name. If you ever wanted to just do solo, you could build a band.
Thank you.
I mean, just like if Patio's ever not, you know, well, I'm sure it's obviously working, but like if you're like, I wrote some songs that are not quite Patio, that are Nikki Shotz songs. I mean, that's a badass name, dog.
Thank you.
So, yeah, you should consider that.
Yeah, so it's funny you say that. Jeff and I, and then Preston and Wyatt a few weeks ago.
Y'all jammed?
We did. We
No
at
fucking
Boars.
shit.
At Boars.
What were y'all doing there, dog? Oh, is it that Thursday night?
It was just a random open mic night.
Yeah.
And they were in town. I jokingly texted Jeff and was like, yo,
let's jam.
Boars later. Open mic. And he went, I was in Atlanta for my roommate's birthday.
You were in Atlanta?
He was like, yeah, what song? And I went, like a G6. Totally as a joke.
Yeah. Y'all did it?
We
what
did
the
it.
fuck? With Wyatt Griffin
and Preston
Hall?
and then Jeff was on bass.
Oh shit, dude.
We were Nikki Shotz and the Shooters.
That's what I'm talking. See, that's a great name, dog. That's what I'm saying. And it's spelled cool, dude.
So that'll be.
How did like a G6 go? Was it fire? Or was it like...
It was fire.
It was fire?
Oh, yeah.
Damn.
I don't know the words, but the crowd was going wild.
Was it packed in there? Kind of.
I mean,
barely?
the stage was. We got the crowd going.
Do you remember, I always talk about this, you were probably there for most of it, but do you remember pre-COVID when you would go to Boar's Head open mic night and it would be at capacity?
Yeah.
Is that just me that remembers that?
Oh, I have some questions about that for you later, too.
I'm ready whenever. But I remember, like, I was talking about this with Jeff. I was like, dude, we used to go to Boar's Head open mic night on Wednesday, and it would be at capacity for the whole thing, you know? And I was like, that doesn't happen anymore, right? You know?
Yeah, it used to be the thing.
Yeah, which is weird. I don't know. I
need
mean, it's
to
still
make
a
it
thing.
I mean, tonight's Wednesday. What you doing?
I don't know, dog. Crack my thumbs. We'll be
We
ready.
could have a little powwow.
It was always fun. Yeah, oh, powwow. It was always fun, though, because, like, the bar is low, you know? It's like, we can fuck the song up. We're fine, you know?
Oh, yeah, as long as enough people are...
Yeah.
But, no, it's funny. The whole time,
Yeah.
I got up there and I'm like, I got nervous for a bit.
Did you really? Why?
Because I didn't know the words. And then I went,
Isn't the whole thing like a G6?
yeah, pretty much. But, I mean, Tank Tuesday was the night before, and it was just electric. And I thought, okay.
Yeah.
What would Jameson Tank do up here?
You didn't think that.
I
Come on.
dead
Did you?
ass the entire time.
Yeah.
And that brought a lot
That brought
to
some
the
energy?
table.
That helped?
Yeah, I mean, your energy is just electric. How do you
much.
do it?
I don't know, dog. Comes very natural to me, man.
You go from shaking at Hinder shots to
Yeah.
just headbanging.
It's weird how that happened. I think it was just the format at Hinder Shots, though. Like, the acoustic guitar, like, I still don't want to do that. You know what I mean? Like, I could
For
do
sure.
it. But, like, I remember show one with the band, I wasn't nervous. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like, it's like confidence in the energy that we would provide is what makes you good, if that makes sense. But yeah, I don't know. I try to like last night at Roadhouse, there wasn't a lot to feed off of. You know what I mean? Like, so those are the harder ones where it's like, all right, you gotta like not let them know that you're not like having the best time ever. Like, it should always be like, I'm having the best fucking time ever. You know what I mean? Especially at Boar's Head open mic. That's literally all you have to do is get up there and be like, what the fuck is up? Boar's Head Wednesday, how we doing, brother?
What we drinking tonight?
What's the $1 deal right now? If you don't tip the bartenders, get the fuck out. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And people be like, yes, wagon wheel. You know what I mean? Free.
Wagon wheel.
And you just rip off that. I mean, that's what makes it easy is the people giving you energy. You know what I mean? That's what it's about. You know,
Yeah.
you're good at it too, dog.
Think what would Jameson Tank do?
That's not. I think what would Nikki Shotz do sometimes? I'm like, what would she do? She'd sing really good right here. I should try that. I should try that for once.
Man, there was, I don't remember what it was, but I was like, Jameson would headbang right here.
Yeah. And the G6?
I don't even remember what it might have been. Let's get it started.
Ha! Here.
Headbang.
Well, I mean, I'm definitely a
I love
headbanger.
it.
I love it. You got to
It's-
stretch your neck. You were right
You
about
do.
that earlier. You do.
Yeah, well, I mean, after the first Tank Tuesday, I went into work the next day. I'm like, why does my neck hurt
Like
so
right
bad?
there. You know what I'm
Yeah,
talking
like
about?
right
right
in
on the
here,
shoulder area.
and then right where it connects to your head.
Yeah,
You know, and I was just
yeah.
like I was in pain. Like, someone would say something to me, I'd turn. I'm like, ugh.
That's how we rank a good weekend these days. If we come like off the road and Sunday, I'm like, oh fuck, you know, it's like
Yeah.
that was a good weekend.
That
had a
and
good time.
having some tea.
Oh, dude, thank you for the tea. I really appreciate that.
Absolutely. What
Shout out
does
to the
your
tea.
what does your
Oh,
tea
yeah, what does
bag
yours say?
say?
Beauty is not cost. It is Emily Dickinson. That's very true.
I've had these so many times that I can recite this without even looking at it. I saw the first words. Are not flowers the stars of the earth? Let's see if
Deep
that was.
cut.
Oh, are not the flowers the stars of the earth?
You were
Must have
close. Who said that? Lil Wayne or is it Kanye?
Where Garth Brooks, Clara Lucas Balfour.
I'm not familiar. I feel like I should be familiar with Emily Dickinson. I'm assuming she's some sort of writer. Sounds right?
Yeah, had to read her in AP Lit.
Oh man, that sounds lit, dog.
Extremely.
What were we talking about? I got distracted again. Open mic night.
Yeah.
Oh, channeling the energy, right? Dude, it's easier said than done some nights. I'm not gonna lie. Like sometimes when you're really tired, like a Red Bull goes a long way. And I'm a big believer
sure.
that Red Bulls are not good for you at all. Like that's pretty obvious, right? But when I drink one, if I'm using it, I don't want to just crack one during the day. Bryce will just crack one at like 11 a.m. And I'm like, dog, That's not good for you.
Beast mode.
Yeah, beast. But he loves them, and I'm like, dog, give me one at 11 p.m. pre-show, preferably with a splash of vodka in there. And that's a good show, you know.
So you have them on your riders?
They are. Our riders kind of getting kind of chubby. I don't know how I feel about it. Well, I like it because I think we've earned it. And a lot of fraternities don't get the whole thing. They'll get you like the keynotes, you know. But when they do get you the whole thing, I don't know if you guys have a rider yet. It feels really good. Like they're like actually taking care of you, you know. It's like, oh, these guys actually gave a fuck, like, and thought high enough of us to get our whole rider, which is like, I could listen. Well, hell, I can just show it to you. You want to see it?
Yeah.
Does Patio have a rider yet?
I just wrote one out
Dude,
yesterday.
let's trade rider. Let's see what you got. You're gonna have to beef yours up. Mine's huge, dog.
Let's see.
All right, let's trade things. You go first.
Okay. Oh wait, I should pull it up on my laptop. I don't
Either way,
I don't have it on my phone. I don't know why.
No. Dude, you gotta text it to him, dude.
Valid.
Well, just screenshot it.
Okay, let's see.
And the sooner you can send it to him, the better.
Assets. Okay. Case of bottled water or 2 gallons with cups to limit waste.
Love that. Love that. Very efficient of you. I have the same. I have 1 case of water.
Love it.
But I have the waste in there. I didn't consider the gallon option. That's the most important thing.
I saw that
on
on someone else's, and I was like, "That's kind of smart." But at the same time, I think bottles are more efficient because you'll be on stage, and it's like, "Let me just crush this."
Yeah, you don't have to.
And you don't want it to spill too.
Oh yeah.
You know, jumping around a lot.
It happens.
Yeah.
I think water is the most important thing on any rider. That's number one, especially at frat shows, because you'd be like, "Hey, dude, can I have water?" And they're like, "Bush Light?" I'm like, "No, like a water."
Room temperature.
They're like, "Yo, we don't have any of those." I'm like, "Dude, is this even legal what we're doing here?" Like, this sounds insanely dangerous for this many people to be here with no water.
Yeah.
Anyways, next. What you got next?
Hot water for tea and throat coat.
Ooh, nice one. Okay, see, I should put that on here, but I figured that was a stretch. Is this for like venues or like just everything?
All.
I need to put that on. That's not even on here. I didn't figure a fraternity could pull that off or knew that what that was. You know,
we played a gig and that I was like, this is a must have, and it was a free philanthropy one.
Okay,
and they still didn't bring it. I was like, dang,
fuck, dog, that's tough. Sometimes
I wasn't diva enough to be like, give me my tea.
Yeah, this is a philanthropy event. Where the fuck is my throat coat?
Yeah.
All right, I'm
Not cool.
I'm gonna go with my number 2 is we just added this. 5 Chick-fil-A sandwiches or meals provided.
Ooh.
That's a good one.
Okay. My next one is 5 hot meals or buyout per member.
Ooh, buyout's a good way to put it. I think I saw that on Spring Houses when I got a glance at theirs. Theirs was like 5 vegetarian meals or a buyout. I was like, damn, dog, these frats are going to get you all that? I thought that was wild, you know, but...
I mean, hey, if you're there for a minute. You got boys got to eat.
And it's like you don't want to leave. That's what the rider is for, especially like frats and shit. When you've like got to pull up at 1:30 for a 3:30 tailgate, it's like we can't set up drive-through game day traffic to go get Chick-fil-A, even if we're starving. So I don't know. I don't want to bore people.
And wait in line too.
Exactly, and get back in time, play it on shit, park again. Anyways.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go next. I've got 1 bottle of Crown Royal or 1800 tequila. Preferably half gallon.
I love it. I love it. Our next one is 5 Celsius energy drinks.
Nice. Okay.
But I need to add something about being like just or mutually agreeable energy drink. But
any sort of energy drink. Yes.
I see the boys always crushing Celsiuses. Yeah.
Celsius, singular.
And I'm just like that. I think that could be a good addition.
I think that's a good one.
I like sent a little Google form out yesterday because I didn't want to flood everyone's texts, and it was like,
the band.
Just trying to get everything kind of put together.
That everybody wants. Is that what you mean, like on the rider?
Yeah. So it was like, let me know what you want.
Yeah.
Give me your top 5 choices for all this stuff. Like, let's just make it organized.
What did Jason say?
Oh gosh, I think he.
A tall chair.
He said a tall chair.
An extra lanky shirt because I'm tall.
Extra big shoes because I'm tall.
King shit, dude. All right,
7
I'm going to go
Celsius.
on next. I'm going to match that. I did 12-pack of Red Bull.
Love it.
That's essential.
That's a good one.
Just in case we need the energy, the
Any
artificial.
specific type of Red Bull?
No, I didn't say. Sometimes they get us the yellow ones, so I don't really care for those. But we use those as artificial energy if we need it. You can hammer one of those and just get down.
Absolutely
All right.
necessary.
What you got next?
All right, we got fruit and or veggie tray.
Damn, dog. Okay, healthy.
I need some nice light snacks.
Some nutrients. Okay, interesting.
I like to do a little snacky snack before.
A little snacky snack.
Nothing oily.
As in like an apple or like.
Yeah, apple could work.
Interesting. All right.
Apple or strawberries, and then I like to eat afterwards, so I don't feel blobbed down, but I just want to grub.
Yeah, I'm fucking starving after usually, right? Okay. I like that. I'm going to go the opposite way on that. I did 1 bag of Lay's classic chips, 1 bag of Doritos. In my defense, I read online that Lay's classic chips like open you up. Have you ever heard that?
No, but
like I actually saw this on like a musician's video. He's like, here's a fun fact for your riders. If you get Lay's original classic chips, the like oil and like the something about it like makes you open up. I mean, don't quote me on that, everybody, but I did see a video about that on
Have you
TikTok.
ever put them on a barbecue sandwich?
Of course.
So good.
It's not
I
my
used to
favorite
knock
thing.
it.
It's like a poolside thing for me. Throwing chips on a sandwich is a very pool thing to do,
Very.
But if I had the opportunity to, and I'm at a barbecue place, and I had Lay's chips, I'll consider it.
Would do it, yeah.
Yeah, solid. What you got next?
Yeah. All right. A few more snack things. But diving in, I was thinking about you when I put this on there.
What you got?
A fifth of Milagro, because I was thinking about the New Year's Eve show and the tequila there.
Yes.
And I was like,
it's on the rider.
It's like Jameson has tequila. I want tequila.
Yes. And I was not familiar with that brand you said. Should I know that?
Yeah.
Is that the kind is that the rocks tequila? You know what I'm talking about? Like the clear bottle with the.
Oh no, I don't know what that is.
I don't know what that's called
This
either.
one's like it's a blue bottle, a little skinny one.
Interesting.
And it tastes pretty good.
It's pretty good.
It's
I need to switch mine up.
Juice.
I've got like 10 bottles of what is on my rider. Like I need to mix it up. I've got alternate riders. You ever get too much stuff? It's like we're not drinking a half gallon every night.
Yeah.
So we're playing 3 fraternities a weekend, and we're not drinking or eating our whole rider. So I'm like, guys, we got chips and Chick-fil-A sandwiches to go on with.
Go post game, and you're like, hey guys, enjoy. Thanks for coming out to the show.
Actually, that's funny because they get nuts. They don't like it when you don't drink it. We were in Panama City Beach playing a Georgia Tech event one time, which was really cool.
Oh, wait. Panama City Beach with Georgia.
It was like their spring thing.
Oh, that's fun.
And yeah, they like rent out a venue in Panama City Beach, like a huge venue. And they had a tab. And like I sent him their rider. And, he brought me this cold bottle of Crown Royal, like he put it in his fridge all day.
Yeah.
I was like, I appreciate it, dude. Appreciate it, man. And then me and Bryce took a few little swallows out of it. And then in the show, there was like most of it left, because we were drinking off the tab and stuff. And this guy's name was Jack. He was a super nice guy. He's like, dude, what the fuck, man? This thing's full. What have y'all been doing, bro? I was like, sorry, dude. I mean, we got to maintain up here, brother.
Yeah. Man, that's too funny. I found out recently a lot of schools do parties differently.
Oh, yeah. Georgia's kind of a weird one, in my opinion.
Yeah. Right? So you've played a lot of other colleges, SEC, ACC, just everywhere.
Yeah.
What would you say some of the biggest differences are between schools?
I think the number one that comes to mind like immediately. I was talking to maybe Dylan Rowan or not Dylan Rowan. I was talking to somebody else about this weekend. It was Wim. Talking to Wim about this. Is that other schools are like super willing to pitch in together, fraternity wise and sorority wise, and Georgia kind of doesn't do that, right? Mm-hmm. Like it's
more solo.
Yeah, it's like Fiji will like just try to throw the biggest party they can, Whereas in Clemson it'll be like Beta will be like, hey, we could get the Stews or Vagabonds if Beta pitches in, Phi Psi pitches in, Chi Psi pitches in, and we throw a big fucking party we'll host.
Oh, I love that.
It's sick. It gets more people out. That's why their parties are like kind of bigger and higher in quality, if that makes sense,
Yeah.
And it makes them more like friendly. Everybody brings their bar out. The fraternities have the bar with their logo on it.
Oh, that's
like they all
fun.
wheel it in and they'll bring their stage and they'll all kind of corner up, and by the end of it, everybody's milling together. And that's not just a Clemson thing. That's like UVA. It's like UNC. I'm trying to think of where else. Even Georgia Tech, not so much because kind of a little more separated. But any of the schools like that, Tuscaloosa even does it a little bit, not as much. Auburn. I think it might just be a Georgia thing where we don't pitch in together that much, do we? Right?
No, I think there used to be Pi Cap and Beta doing their Halloween party together.
Yeah. But I'm talking
And
about like
there's-
every party in
yeah.
Clemson is like a group party, in my opinion.
Yeah,
Or
no,
at least the
there's
bigger ones.
it's usually, as far as I'm concerned, like one-on-one. I also didn't
Yeah.
go to many fraternity parties
We're
throughout
getting a little
college.
old for that nonsense,
Yeah.
aren't we? But I would say that'd be the biggest thing that I've noticed. And there's like some schools like completely rely on it. I feel like we rely on it, but there's still a lot to do downtown, obviously. Mm-hmm. Whereas a town like, you know, Clemson or UVA that has 3 bars, and even Chapel Hill, where it's like they're really like, oh, which frat party are we going to this weekend and stay until 2? You know, there's no like bar post game, for example. I mean, there's some, you know, but it's like, why would we leave this fraternity with 3 fraternities pitched in and the biggest band they could get to go to some club where the line is out the fucking door? You know, it's like, because there's only 3 clubs, you know.
Yeah.
So that's another interesting thing. But yeah, I think we've really got it made here in Athens on that kind of stuff. It's kind of nice that, you know, I mean, every Greek party has a band at least, you know. It's not like we're struggling for bands here, you know. So that's cool. But yeah, those are the 2 biggest changes to answer your question.
Okay.
Which is cool.
Yeah. Are the crowds kind of the same, or?
No, dude, they're widely vary on the town, which is interesting. Something about kind of what I'm talking about, like there not being a lot of bars, therefore not a lot of bands. You know, Clemson's maybe got 5 bands. UVA maybe 10 bands.
Oh, okay.
Chapel Hill maybe more like 15, 20. I mean, Athens, what are we looking at? 125, maybe 80 on the low side.
So many.
Yeah. So like when we go play Clemson, they're like, or UVA, they're like, holy shit, dog. We've never seen, you know, high energy rock cover or, you know, whatever we're doing. Or even friends I have go in different kind of bands. They're like, dude, they were just blown away because, you know, they don't have bands like that there. It's kind of crazy, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I'd say the crowds and all the towns I've mentioned have been really great. We haven't had a ton of luck in like Alabama, honestly. Like we had a little bit of luck in Tuscaloosa, South Carolina. We've done really well. North Carolina, Virginia, Georgia. Yeah, Florida's been all right. Kind of weirder crowds, you know. No hate to Florida, but like we haven't really found our scene there.
I mean, Florida's just a weird state.
Yeah, you know, them Florida men. You know how they
Yeah,
are. Yeah,
they're whack.
they're wild. They're very wild. You know, very wild. But yeah, it's interesting. It's really fun to go to these other towns and you like kind of learn about them and shit. You haven't done very much. Well, you've done a moderate amount of touring, right?
Barely.
Regional amount of touring.
Done like
But I saw
2
your tour
shows in
graphic.
North Carolina.
Yeah, who's that with? With ASIPs?
Both patio.
Both patio.
Yeah.
Charlotte, right? Jason was telling me about this.
Yeah, we
He was
did
telling me.
Charlotte. We did Boone.
Yeah.
Played
Tap room.
in. Yes.
I love Tap Room.
Tap Room's great.
Really fucking cool.
It was so cold going up there because it was like February.
The wind chill is wild, yeah.
And I just remember my little sister's friends go to App State. They're like, yeah, I mean, just, you know, bring some light, like
Ski jacket.
like cold clothes. We're like, oh, so we just brought long sleeves.
Yeah.
But I got a really cool jacket from my Newly subscription that week. So I was like, I'm going to wear this cool jacket even though it's not going to be that cold.
Yeah.
It started snowing. So I was very happy I brought the jacket.
Yeah.
My little sister had a hoodie and it was not cutting it.
Really? Oh,
It
your little
was-
sister went up there with you? Hell yeah.
She
Okay, you
drove
said she
me,
has friends
thankfully.
at UC. Okay. Yeah, we did a similar kind of thing happen, like where we got in the car and drove to Boone literally without stopping because we were in a rush. And we got out of the car at the hotel, and I was like, it is fucking cold up here, dog. You know?
I think it would be so fun to get. I really want to do a show with another Athens band.
Yeah.
At some mountain city, right?
Like Boone?
Like Boone. When it's snowy. It needs to be
It has to snow?
snowy. I want to get a lodge.
That would be fun.
And
like,
so we book a show.
Yeah.
We all stay in the same lodge, like
for 2
super
nights.
fun,
Like,
right?
make it a
What-
fun, like a vibe kind of thing. That's actually
Do
a
some
great idea.
songwriting,
man.
just some jamming, and then play a show.
Maybe go skiing one day.
Right.
That's not like unrealistic at all. Like, you know, we
I
could throw that
know.
together for like Boone in like February or something when it's snowing. Well, it doesn't snow that often up there, you know.
Yeah.
But like,
But I mean, I'm sure they have artificial mountains up there.
yeah, and they've got like hot
Yeah.
tubs. Like if you go at one of the resorts, like that would be fun. You know, that's
That-
actually a good idea.
yeah.
See, that's kind of how I imagined touring more in my head when I was a kid. Was like, oh, like I'm the band. Like it's gonna be like fun. Like we're not gonna work hard. Like it's like we're gonna go to the beach for 2 days when we go play at the beach. It's not like that. You know what I mean? It's like if you go to the beach for 2 days, you're gonna lose money that weekend. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But I kind of still look for chances to do it. You know, we've got a couple chances.
Because
You know?
being a musician, like it, technically, if you really try to,
Yeah.
can make it totally destination based and be like, oh, we're playing in Atlanta. Like, let's go
Yeah.
on that big
The Ferris wheel.
Ferris wheel after. Woohoo!
Let's make a weekend out of it, kind of thing.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's difficult too.
It really is.
Because you're just, I mean, you play, you do that all day, setting up, planning it, and then afterwards you're just beat.
Exhausted as fuck.
I don't understand how people go out after. Like when the Stews came to town.
Yeah, they always go out after.
I did not understand how
They've
they
never
did
not
that.
gone out after.
Like, your energy's so good on stage and you have more.
Well,
What?
sometimes it's to me, it's like I'm like this is probably a problem. I'm not gonna lie, but I feel the need to celebrate after a thing like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like you almost owe it to yourself. It's not like, oh, we just played, the theater and it was awesome. Like, all right, I'm tired. Let's go to bed. It's like, we just played the theater. It's awesome. We've got to go out and get some drinks. Like, let's go have a good time, But like, I'm not going to say that's the best method when you're playing as many shows as we are. It's like, fuck, my social battery's dead. My head hurts.
That's huge. I need to get more like that. I mean, after my past 3 shows, I was like, oh,
Good
I'm
night.
going to go. And I fell asleep on top of my bed all 3 times. Like, tonight,
dressed?
this morning, yes.
Oh, no.
Like, shoes still on and everything. I woke up this morning in a panic.
Why?
Because I realized I was still...
You wearing your Who the Fuck is Jameson Tank shirt?
Yeah.
What
And-
the fuck happened?
What? And because I got home at like 12:30. I don't know.
No, you were there later than that, dog.
Yeah.
You were there till like damn near 1, I thought, right?
Yeah.
I think you were.
And I got home and I woke up and I'm like, and then I looked at my phone's next to me and I'm like, it had 3%. I'm like, I have work. And then I went, oh my gosh, it's only 7:30.
It was 7:30?
Yeah,
Damn,
thank
dog.
goodness. Because I don't have to be at work till 10. So,
Yeah.
but I mean,
It's hard.
Yeah.
It's a lot. Well, I mean, that was just a Tuesday,
yeah.
It wears on me when it's like we're playing Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and they're all like heaters. It's like you start getting drunk 2 or 3 nights a week a little bit. And I'm like, all right, I got to chill out, dog, It's
That's
like,
great.
Buck, we just played a crazy crowd, 600 people in a state we've never been to. It's like, yeah, I'll take a beer, dog. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So, I don't know.
Take 7. That bottle of champagne, bring it.
Bring me my rider, please.
Yeah.
I texted Blake when Blake told me they were coming to play Georgia Theater. Or I told him that I was going to make it to see them. Mm-hmm. I think it was either me or him. He's like, damn, dude, I got a headache already. I was like, fuck, I know what you mean, dog. He's like, oh shit,
That's
we're
too
doing
funny.
some drinking. maybe it was Wyatt. It was one of them. But anyways,
Oh, that's funny. Got a headache already.
Love those guys. Love them.
Ain't that true though?
They're gonna be the next one. Have I told you this? I think I told you this, right?
Oh,
Stu's will be either this will come out first or theirs will come out first. I haven't decided, but theirs is on Sunday because they're in town playing Fiji.
okay.
So everybody listening, keep your eyes peeled. We got Nikki Shotz episode and Stu's episode. That's a hell of a comeback right there.
Gonna ask them the question.
I have to. Did you text them to me? I think you did, right? I was like, I hope she did Snapchat me those because they're gone forever if she did.
Yeah.
If you texted it to me, I'm gonna ask them all.
You remember the question though, right?
The question? I don't know how you phrased it, but it was something along the lines of, oh my God, was it like, who's the most beautiful? Or
no.
what was it? It was
a-
something funny. Like if you had to date somebody in the Athens scene that was a girl, who would you pick?
And why is it Nikki Shotz?
Why is it the one and only
God.
Nikki Shotz?
That was so funny.
Yeah. I'm going to ask him, dog. Get ready.
God.
Get ready. I'm gonna be like,
Perfect.
I'm gonna ask like 2 questions about the album, then I'm like, fuck that, dog. I got one
Like-
for you. I got one that'll stump y'all.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So, speaking of fun questions, I have a few for you.
Give me some,
I texted
How long
some
have we been
people.
in here? Does it say on there how long?
Just 40 minutes.
Oh, beautiful. We got plenty
Nice
of time.
and easy.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Coming in. These are nationwide, by the way. We got people
Nationwide?
out in Colorado sending in, people all the way from 1093 sending some in.
1093 Boulevard? Fuck
Oh, yeah.
Dog. All right, tell me what you got. Tell
Coming
me
in
something
from
good.
Jeffrey Vernon.
Jeffrey Burn Dog.
His number 1 question.
Yeah.
Will you smoke me out?
Coming
Coming from Jeff. As in Jeff.
Not you.
Not me.
That's tough, Jeff. That's a great question, Jeff. Everybody, nice one, Jeff. I appreciate that question. Oh man, dude. I don't think I can smoke Jeff out, dog. His tolerance is too high on these sorts of things. He has a very high frame of, musical talent and smoke out ability. You know what I'm saying?
Valid.
And I've caught some flack for being a capper on the Smoke Me Out. You drop a song like Smoke Me Out, everybody wants you to smoke every time. I'm like, dog, I got to go play in a minute,
You're
dog.
like, I can't.
I'm like, I'm off the sauce. Like, I'm good. I'm good right now. Appreciate it.
So
Good question.
That being said, he
Yes,
might
ma'am.
get a little angry about it.
Why?
So that leads to my follow-up.
Tell me.
Can you fight fair?
Ooh, if I didn't smoke him out, you might want to fight fair.
Are you gonna fight fair?
If I'm fighting Jeff
Yeah.
in particular, yeah, I would fight super fair. I wouldn't want to go not fair with Jeff,
Okay.
But good question though.
Awesome.
That's from him as well.
Yeah. Those are the only 2 questions from 1093.
Interesting. I like
Okay.
him though. I'm gonna have to give him some flack for that one.
Yeah.
He
So
deserves a fair fight.
he does. All the way from Colorado.
Who we got? Benjamin Holmes? Really?
He asked me to ask you.
Okay.
So can you tell me a little bit about this band called First Verse? He didn't give me any frame of reference. He just
First Verse, Nikki. It's clouded under another name that I might have to bleep this
That
out.
one.
Cock and balls is what they're called. But for the
Wait,
record,
do I have
everybody, it's COCQUE and BAWLZ. You've seen Cock and Balls a couple times. Right?
That's when Boris was packed out.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, those were the days.
Yes, dude. We even did one at Clark's that was
gosh.
crazy. So to answer Benji's question, the name behind First Verse that was his idea when we started. That was pre Cock and Balls. He was like, "What if we started a band and like we just sing the first verse every time? Like we only know the first verse." And we never sing the second verse. Like, that's it, Like, no matter what song it is, we just sing the first verse again. I was like, fucking genius, dude. Like, I don't have to memorize any words, dude.
That's awesome.
He was, like, singing, like, Back in Black. I don't know if you remember this, but Benji Holmes singing Back in Black. Back in Black! Playing drums. Yeah. And, I mean, that was when we were just having fun at Boars. Those were the glory days. But, yeah, First Verse is a predecessor to Cock and Balls and the A-Team.
The A-Team.
The A-Team. So it goes,
I missed the A-Team.
I do too. I saw Alex Gales yesterday, though. I saw him, and I was like, what's up, dog?
Yeah.
But, yeah, so First Verse, Cock and Balls, A-Team. I need to stop saying that.
What's next?
Dude, I don't think we're going to do it anymore. I mean, like, Benji's in Colorado, obviously, and Scales is around Athens, but when Benji left, it was like, damn, I don't know if we can do it, because he carried, a lot of that shit. Like, I was easily the least versed member of that band by a mile. Like, Scales can play anything, Jeff can bullshit his way through anything, Benji can play anything, Like, I could start anything on guitar and he would just hop in, But I was the only one that was like, every night I'm doing a Benji, I'd be like, what fucking key are we in? He's like, don't even try. I was like, he was like playing some crazy shit, and I remember walking over him to Clark's. I was like, what key are you in? He's like, no, dude, don't even try. And I was like, word. Preach.
If you could do it again today, let's pretend that this was a thing of the now.
What, day team?
Yeah. Let's pretend everyone else was never in it except for you.
Okay.
Who would you recruit?
Ooh, today's lineup?
Today's lineup.
Honestly, dog, you would be in the fucking lineup if you were interesting.
Let's go.
That would be
Okay.
sick, because we could do a lot
be
more
down.
songs that I can't sing. Like, we were limited by my vocals, if that makes sense. Somewhat limited, I would get you. I'd get Wim Tapley, because I think he'd be down, actually. I think he'd actually enjoy that. He could play bass, drums, anything, sing on most of his shit,
For sure.
I would get you, Wim Tapley. That'd be a crazy start right there. No, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Oh, thank God. I thought that was going to be the that thing. That would have that would have sucked.
I would get Wim Tap. Let's say Wim Tap on bass, you on vocals. Ooh, man, this is tricky. This is where I'd probably get like, fuck, Nikki. This is a good question. I almost said Connor on drums, because I feel like Connor's underrated on the drum kit in town. But like, I guess that's not really quite his style. He's more like, he likes to be practiced up. I don't know. I mean, maybe Scales again. Probably if Scales was interesting, that'd be good. And then I would need a guitar player. I would get, probably Jeff. Jeff can play anything. That'd be pretty sick.
I was just about to ask, are you just booting Jeff?
No.
Phew.
Well, I just assumed.
Sweating a bit.
I started thinking of it as a whole new thing. That's why I was reluctant to say Scales Jeff again, because it was in my head it was different. But if we could do you, Jeff, Wim, Scales, or Connor, who did I miss? Me. That'd be sick as fuck. That'd be A-team as fuck, dog.
I think it would be pretty sick.
I mean, we could pretty much do that if you ever want to.
What would the name be?
I mean, it had to be like, I don't know. I'm trying to think of something clever, but I don't have anything. The thing that was fun about it was the bar was so low on like, we would just send in 10 songs, the night before. We'd go to Nusi Space and maybe hit them once if we were feeling wild, It was just like songs we knew, And then we could play them and like not give a fuck if they were right. You know what I'm saying? Like solo for 2 minutes and like go get a drink during a song if you wanted to. Like really milk the tab at Silver. But I think of those shows very fondly as a musician. So
yeah.
And then until they weren't, I think towards the end we got to the point where it was like, all right, we got to stop doing this. Because like even Jeff and I'll tell you, we'd have a bunch of people sitting in. Like the idea was for people to sit in. Did you ever sit in for A-Team?
Hotel California.
Yes, and we crushed that.
Was that A-Team?
Yeah, that was A-Team. I think so.
Yes.
And we crushed that shit. It's Silver.
That was, yes.
I remember that was good, right?
Yeah, man, Silver scares the shit out of me.
Why?
I don't know. I think it's
like
just
the vibe?
I think it's just a thing from undergrad. I was always so afraid to talk to men. And there's just a lot.
I've never seen you be afraid to talk to anybody.
There's
what are you
just a
talking about?
lot of them there, and I was like, "This is scary."
That's something to take in.
And
I've always thought that Silver was like kind of like a younger crowd, right? I mean, obviously it is, but like it was like very frat. You know what I mean?
yeah, I
like,
think that's the part that scared me.
Interesting.
And
that's shocking to hear.
I literally wouldn't have gone there like ever if it wasn't for like you guys playing there, for AFTM playing there.
Hey, that was a great show.
Those were some good times.
I consider that AFTM show at Silver like one of my favorite, most pivotal shows of all time for me. I don't know, something about them, like, because they were kind of done by then, right? Like it was. The writing was on the wall, but they were like, hey, we're going to do one more at Silver, like where we started. And you were there. I remember like Jackson, the Granville guys were there. Like it was like the crowd was like a bunch of musicians. Like Colin Cosby was there, I think.
Allie was there. Her rib was broken actually from Halloween.
Wow.
And people kept pushing up against her.
Oh, the crowd was bad. Do you remember that? I remember the crowd being like, it was deep
rowdy.
as fuck. Yeah. But they just sat there and played originals for 3 hours. I was like,
yeah,
you can do that? I was like,
beast mode.
Yeah, and then I sang a song with it. I don't know if you remember that.
Yes,
but
I have a video of it.
Do you have a video of it?
Yeah.
Like, is it bad? Because I remember not knowing
Probably
the song
not.
very well. I don't think anybody cared. It was Silver, but it was like, Forrest was like, come sing one with me, which was like, that's like, I mean, that was the band I looked up to at the time, you know?
Yeah, because, I mean, I guess when we were getting started, like...
They were the top dog, right?
Yeah, I mean, their song Middle was my #1 stream for
I remember
like
that.
3 years in a row.
You were posting your Spotify Wrapped every year. It was like AFTM was like #1. I was like, damn, she really likes AFTM. But
yeah, now it's so all
over
the place. Gosh, I think right now Chili Peppers #1 for sure.
Love that. We're learning Can't Stop. That's a great song.
Good.
It's a lot of words. You should come sing that, dude.
So many words.
So many words. You guys ever played that?
No.
A lot of words.
I've always wanted to play Chili Peppers.
We've done a bunch of. Under the Bridge and Danny, California. That's like
should learn Sir Psycho Sexy. Do you know that one?
I don't think so. No. What album is it on?
Blood, Sex, Sugar, Magic.
Okay, I have to listen to it. I like. I've been listening to Minor Thing. Do you know that one? I changed the key from C to D. It's just a minor thing, y'all.
I don't know.
I'll send it to you.
Oh my gosh, I feel.
You probably know it.
I feel like a fake fan now.
I mean, it's not like an A side or anything. It's like a B side, but I've been listening to that one a lot. But back to AFTM, I talk about them all the time on here. I feel like they were like, I hate to say Stews 1.0, but like they kind of like, I thought they were about to do what the Stews are doing now. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I mean, they had some cool festival spots too. And then
they were doing
freaking
420?
Yeah, and then freaking COVID,
took the wind out of the sails.
Yeah.
Took them right out.
But they're playing Jam for Cam.
What's the deal with
cool.
that? Have you talked to Forrest or anybody?
So Dallas is playing drums with them for that, which will be sick. And then Cutter
on the bass. Love that.
I think Cherry's flying up for it.
Fuck yeah.
So that's exciting.
That is exciting.
And Kelly and Forrest.
Yeah.
I'm not sure who else. I know that group is gonna play, but also Uncle Cracker is playing Jam for Cam this year.
That's crazy, dog.
What's your favorite Uncle Kracker song?
Dude, Javier really likes Uncle Kracker and listens to him a lot. What's the fucking popular one that everybody likes?
Drift Away.
Yeah, Drift Away. There's another one though that I like. I might have to pull my damn Spotify up.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, I'm not like a huge fan.
Follow me, where it's like follow me.
Follow me. Everything is all right.
Could that be our A-Team song?
Dude, easily done.
C-Team?
Javi's gonna be pissed. He's been asking me to play that for years, and I'm like, nah. And then I open with it for A-Team.
Perfect.
Oh, there he sings on When the Sun Goes Down too. That's a fucking awesome song. Awesome song. I don't think I know
She
any
thinks Cracker's sexy when the sun
sun
goes down.
Yes, she does. Nikki Shotz.
Yeah.
But anyways,
Yeah.
I saw the lineup and I was like, dude, Uncle Kracker at AFTM. What the fuck is happening at Jam for Cam? I really liked the band last year though, the headline.
Ripe.
Right.
Oh, that
was a good night.
Cool.
Yeah, that was
oh my
really
god.
fun.
Did I ever
You
tell
guys
you?
played, right? The sound
Did
thing?
I ever tell you about what happened with Ripe?
No.
Has Wim ever told you?
No, I don't think so. Is it like a secret?
It's about to not be. So
Not anymore.
So Wim and I I was wearing these pants actually.
Yeah.
These
exact pants. Yeah, show the camera. Nice, very zebra print.
This is a vital part of the story.
Okay, I'm you have my attention.
So Wim and I had been joking about mooning each other for a while. And we both play. And the moon's really bright, and so we're backstage and it's like this tent. And I think Supper Club was on at the time.
Yeah, I remember.
It was either Supper Club or like
Supper
End
Club
of the
went on
Orange
right
Constant.
before Ripe. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So yeah, it was either End of Orange Constant or Supper Club because it was dark outside.
Okay.
And I'm like, Wim, come back here, look. So we go behind the like green room tent.
Yeah.
I'm like, look, it's a full moon. He goes, what? He turns around and I turn back around. I mooned the kid.
Full moon?
Full moon. But then all of a sudden this like little golf cart comes up.
Yeah.
Security guy.
No!
Headlights, and I'm like,
Did you see it?
it was just
You
like
saw
gonna
it
be
all?
a quick like half.
Yeah. Half moon.
And so I like try pulling these up, and there's the zippers on the side.
Okay, so it's
So
not an
it's
easy.
No, it is a struggle.
Dog.
And I run and I hit the side of the tent.
What?
And I fall face down.
Oh my gosh.
Like-
Face down, ass out. No, Nikki.
Just like the song.
Nikki, what the fuck, dog?
I'm sitting on the floor like crying, laughing. Wim's crying, laughing.
Did the security guard say anything? Like,
Didn't see it. I got him
see
up
it?
in time for
yeah,
for that.
okay, thank God.
It was just like, no way did that happen. So we come in, Ripe is in there,
Yeah.
and I come in, and Garrett Gray's standing there. I'm like, dude,
You're not gonna
you're
believe
not
this.
gonna believe
Yeah.
what just happened. And he's like, well, why didn't I get mooned? I'm like, because you didn't moon me. So then in front of the Ripe guys.
Yeah. He just dropped him? No, he didn't, dog. I love
I was like,
Garrett.
well, I'll do it too.
Fuck.
So
Ripped it from the right guy?
yeah,
Damn, dog. I mean, Jam for Cam backstage is
Yeah.
lit, bro.
rock star life. And then
It was a nice backstage area.
And then we got the Ripe guy. No, that would have been funny.
Have you got
That would have
them?
been funny.
No, Wim has not told me
Yeah.
any of that, but I remember having
Yeah.
a good night that night.
Now the world knows.
Yeah, everybody's gonna be at Jam for Cam backstage.
Yeah,
Gonna be deep
everyone's
as fuck
gonna
this
try
year.
to. For sure, for sure. Do you have any crazy backstage?
Not really, dude. It's kind of a tough question. A good question, but a tough one. People's always like, "What's the craziest shit that happened on the road?" It's like, dog, I don't know. You know, it's like, fuck.
What's the least crazy? No.
I was at Jam for Cam backstage one time.
And this random girl.
This girl I don't even know, dude. Zebra print pants, crazy. Had on a Wim Tapley shirt. No, I don't know what our craziest thing. I can't even answer that. Just like people acting wild, you know, like people wild now. It's like usually like people really drunk doing something, you know, funny.
For sure, for sure.
People like grabbing us and stuff like that. It's kind of interesting. Like actually treating us like rock stars. That's weird, you know.
I mean, you are.
Whatever you say, shots.
I mean, you
whatever.
do rock music.
We do rock
You
music.
guys are
We do rock
definitely
music.
like the rock band
I hope so.
from here, you know?
Yeah, I think so. I think we're getting there. I think we haven't really delivered on. We got some good songs that we're obviously proud of, but I think we haven't, like, it feels like a band like Springhouse maybe per se is like, kind of delivered what they're going to deliver. Does that make sense? Like they've got, Joy Phil's got 2 million streams or whatever. And it still feels like we haven't quite delivered the product as a song, like the big song yet, but I think that's kind of good. Like that's kind of exciting that we're already selling tickets, and I can't go into fucking bar without somebody being like, dude, podcast. I'm like, yes. I'm like, thank
Love
you.
it.
So I think I'm excited that we've been working on a ton of music that we're really stoked about, and like actually taking the time to try to get it right. I don't know how your recording sessions have gone, but it's like a lot of trial and error, obviously. It's
Yeah.
like a lot of money as well. It's like, oh fuck, we spent $1,000 on the song. It's like, God, should we put it out? And everybody's like, well, we're not happy with it. It's like, all right, we should do it again. You know what I mean? So it's been a lot of that lately. Yeah, I like to hope we're becoming the premier rock act, at least in our scene. There's obviously some strong competition, like Hefner, great band. I think they've really stepped up in the past 6 months.
I'd say they're more like indie rock, though,
I think so, right? It's like a cooler thing, right?
Yeah.
It's like a more like
you have more of a like
accessibility,
pure rock type sound, though.
Yeah, like there's nothing about us that's indie, if that makes sense. Like nobody sees us and like, dude, so it's a really sick indie rock band. It's like we're very much mainstream rock.
You'd see it and you're like, oh, that looks sounds like a band that comes from the freaking Def Leppard era.
Yeah, the 80s kind of thing.
Is that kind of like your influence, or what would you say?
I'd say that's the strongest decade we can reach to, if that makes sense. Because I mean, for like, especially for like me and Bryce, and a little bit of Connor too. I think that whole like high energy rock thing that was happening from like 84 to 90 is like as close as it gets to what we do, which is like the jumping around, the like the good vibe kind of thing. Whereas 90s it gets a little darker and it's a little less jumping around, that kind of stuff. But like we don't take it quite as far as like the hair and like the glam side of things, and like maybe the zebra print pants se.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd say the 80s is very important to us as a whole. I think that's Connor's number one decade too, but he's more of like the Tears for Fears kind of side of things, which is more an intellectual listen, And me and Bryce are more like Van Halen, Bon Jovi kind of things. Bon Jovi's a bad example, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like stuff like that where like they're smiling, they're having a good time, the energy is high, they look cool to an extent, a lot of guitar solos, you know, so.
Is that what you listened to as a kid too, or has it kind of changed over the years?
Yeah, no, that was for sure. Like, I mean, I still listen to a lot of that shit now. I think it was a lot of like trying to listen to what my parents listened to kind of shit, and like that being some middle ground there. Like, mom obviously likes those bands, my dad as well, put me on all that stuff. And I didn't fucking know about these bands in high school, dog. I knew like everybody, like, and I went to like a country ass school in like the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, where are you from again?
Gibson, Georgia, which is near Augusta.
Okay.
So like an hour and a half from here, but like, I mean, nobody was like at school like talking about the Arctic Monkeys when I was in high school, or like fucking, I don't know who's another big band, Black Keys.
Yeah.
Everybody was like, fucking, you guys heard that new Jason Aldean? And you know what I mean? Like that was like the whole school, like not an exaggeration. Like that, there was no like any of that kind of stuff going on. So I kind of missed most of that except for discovering it, and I was just listening to like classic rock and shit. And then I got to Athens, I was like, holy fuck. There's a bunch of bands that everybody's excited about that I wasn't even that into, But like obviously I heard like AM, like Arctic Monkeys, stuff like that. But like they're all I can think of.
You went to their concert, right?
I did this week.
How was it?
It was fucking 10 out of 10 for me. Like I loved it. I mean, that's like, I would consider them now as my number one influence. Like they're kind of like so cool and like without like, they don't give a fuck either though. It's like they're like widely respected as a good band in my opinion. You don't really hear people talk that much shit about them, right? Except for like the new records, people are like, oh, it's like weird hotel casino music. But
I haven't heard the new record.
I really love it, honestly.
How new is it?
It's like this year.
Okay.
I was gonna go see him tonight. I'm not gonna lie. Me and Gabby.
They're playing here?
No, they're playing
again?
in Nashville. You know Gabby, right?
Yeah.
Last night we came in late after Roadhouse. And we were just talking. She's like, man, I wish I could have went to Arctic Monkeys. I was like, dog, they're in Nashville tomorrow. If you want to drive up. And she was like, you ain't got nothing going on? I was like, dude, I'll have to cancel on Nikki Shotz. But she's a fucking real concert goer, so she'll get it,
Yeah.
And we were looking at tickets. They're like $100. I was like, Gabby, let's fucking go to Nashville. But here's the thing. Not official. And I hope it happens. It's up to her, honestly. We might go see him on Monday at Red Rocks, which I'm stoked about. We're looking at flights. Flights like $88 round trip.
Do it.
Tickets in the pit were like, or not even the pit because Red Rocks doesn't have a pit, but like the lower levels. $105.
Do
I was like,
it.
Gabby, let's fly to fucking Red Rocks.
And you could camp too. This is the perfect time of year to go camping.
And I've always wanted to go. You've been to Red Rocks, haven't you?
And then No.
You haven't? I thought you went and saw Future Verge or somebody there.
That would be a dream.
Would be awesome,
but
right?
you also have like Benji out there too that you could.
Yeah, I could camp in with a little bit
Yeah.
or stay at his house or something. He probably wouldn't mind, dude.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to talk Gabby.
You could
in
get First Verse to open up for the Arctic Monkeys there.
Red Rocks.
Just shoot them a quick email. Hey guys,
Yeah. Do you guys have an agent I could talk to, or
yeah.
like you guys?
I'll let y'all on the pod.
I'd be like, Alex, are you doing the booking yourself or what? like I don't get it, you know.
Little DIY.
But yeah, anyway, I don't even know where I was going with that, but like I think we're still trying to find our like sound, if that makes sense. We've been recording with Caleb a lot, which has been highly productive.
Caleb Heipel?
Heipel, yeah, at his house. At his house, yeah. Very good friend of the band. I'd almost consider, I wouldn't say fifth member, but I'd say when it comes to recording, he's been the best producer we've had so far. As far as gelling
awesome
with
to
us,
hear.
yeah, he's like
That's
really
good.
been pushing us to like come up with some better parts and shit. So like the plan is right now. I don't know if you see these 6 songs right here. We're about to put right here on this in front of you.
Oh,
See them right there.
yes.
So we're about to put out an EP called unofficially called the Who the Fuck is Jameson Tank EP. That's it right there. That's gonna be the cover art too. That should come out.
I love it.
It's gonna come out at January in the latest. Okay. But,
Okay.
And then what we're doing that for is it's the 6 songs we're excited about now, and we're really happy with, and it's gonna buy us time because we're about to start an album, which I'm really
Okay.
excited about. Because
Very
we've got
nice.
10 songs in the tank. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Ready. So that's what we've been working on.
Songwriting wise.
Yeah. What's up?
I listened to some of your other podcasts
Yes, ma'am.
in prep for today.
Yes.
Also, I've listened to them before, just refreshers.
I was gonna say, you're a diehard fan.
Disclaimer.
Yeah.
So I know in one of them you were saying like this was a while back
Uh-huh.
that it just comes to you when it comes to you.
That's correct.
But now do you have that was
a while
while
ago.
back.
Yeah.
Is it different now? Like do you have hey, we're coming together writing a song type of thing, or is it more of
I think
just
so.
like
Yeah, well, I've been trying to not lean into that so hard. Like almost like I believed it so much, and I still do believe it, that all the really great ones just kind of show up in your mind. You'll
100%.
never convince me that's not true. That's like divine intervention shit.
Mm-hmm.
But like I've still been like, all right, just because it didn't come immediately, that doesn't mean it's a bad song either, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's like having to work on something is like not a problem. So
Mm-hmm.
Bryce has been writing a lot of songs. You know, he brings in these really cool guitar things, and I think as of now, he's got credits on, I think what would be the majority of the album at this point is all Bryce ideas that
Nice.
I've added vocals to, which we've never done except for Fight Fair.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'd say the process has completely changed because now Caleb mixed the game up because he can be a fifth opinion that like it's like, hey, Hobby, that sucks, or hey, James, that sucks. We should do this, you know, which helps a lot. And Connor is a fucking fantastic songwriter. I don't know if anybody knows that. He wrote "Dive" by the Angelics.
I love
I
that
love that.
song.
Or he wrote the instrumentation. Yeah, I love that
gosh.
song too. That's my favorite Angelics
That
song.
part with the keys where it's like, boo-doo-doo.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
gosh, it gives me chills.
It's hard, dude. Bites went crazy. That's a good song.
Yeah.
He wrote that, but he's like he's the one that knows what we should do. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Like we get in there and when it's me, Bryce, Javi, and Connor, like if I have a question, I'm asking Connor because he understands that what we need to do needs to be like groundbreaking, but like still us, you know.
Mm-hmm.
If it was up to Bryce or Javi, they don't quite understand that as well as musical theorists or whatnot. Like if it was up to Javi, we'd be making beach songs and Bryce would be making, you know, classic rock hair metal songs, you know.
Yeah.
So it's like me and Connor being the middle mold of like, hey, we know what we're trying to do. You guys just help us do that. It's
Yeah.
been going great. It's fucking awesome. We're going in, what's tomorrow? Thursday?
Yes.
We're going in tomorrow and we're re-recording a song that we already recorded. We played it last night. We played it first though, so you weren't there.
Okay.
Yeah, we're re-recording that, which is interesting. Like we like recorded it all the way through. Spent probably, you know, a pretty good amount of money on it, but like we just weren't happy with it.
Is it?
It's Drive Me, that first one. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Is that the one you sent me?
I don't think so. Man, might I have?
No, wait.
Did it have like a big like guitar thing at the start? Do you remember how it sounded?
I don't, but I liked
Oh,
it.
you told me the vocals weren't loud enough. That was Drive Me. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that recording was like we were like happy with it, but it was like, you know, see,
It
I was
just
like kind of
wasn't
like
hitting
all
right with you?
Yeah, like we could listen to it in the car, and by the end of it, like everybody wasn't like. To me, that's enough to be like, all right, fellas, we might have missed a groove or we might have missed a point on this one. So tomorrow with Caleb, we're going back in. We're reworking that whole arrangement, whole song to be
Exciting.
recorded again.
Okay.
Which, yeah, that is exciting, right? Because like in the past, everything else we've ever done, it's been like, well, we recorded it, we put money into it, we don't have much money right now. Put it out.
Yeah.
And we're happy with those songs, but you know how it is. I mean, surely you've had some songs in your past, maybe, I don't know, Florida Man stuff, where it's like, we did good, but we probably could have done it better, right?
Oh, yeah. Oh, gosh. There's all of my originals except for my... I want to keep my first one up there because it's real cute, you know, like literally 10 years ago, 2013.
This is like your acoustic stuff, right?
Yeah.
Mostly acoustic?
I want to take everything down because it was like GarageBand on my laptop.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Here's
Not
an idea I
representative.
had. This is my senior project in high school.
Yeah. I remember listening to
This
them after
works.
Flickr or something.
Oh my
Or
gosh.
whatever, not Flickr, Hendershots.
Yeah, it was just like, this is my
Who I
senior
am.
project in high
Yeah.
school. I have to release it for a grade.
Yeah.
But I lost my password
To the...
for CD Baby.
No.
So I can't take it off.
It doesn't charge you monthly?
I just
let's
did
see.
the once payment thing in high school.
So you got the lifetime? Mm-hmm. A lifetime of
It's
it?
up there. I have access to the Spotify for artists, so I changed
Yeah.
the bio like, hey, check out other music than this. don't listen. Don't listen.
Don't listen to this. Check out anything else.
But yeah, it's like those are things where I don't think the songs are necessarily awful. I
Yeah.
just think they could be worked on. So totally
what I
get
mean?
that. Yeah.
Well, it's still like a place and time too, though. You know, like at the time, that was the best thing you'd ever done. Is how I try
yeah.
to look at it. You know what I mean? It's hard to be like, you know, I'm sure like the biggest bands in the world looks at their first record and go, oh man, we didn't get it right. You know. But I get what you mean.
Which is crazy because
it's crazy.
there's some classics out there where
Yeah,
they probably thought, this is.
I'm sure
They didn't
there is.
like
Yeah.
certain parts. And
I feel like you hear that all the time. It's like, yeah, we weren't really stoked with the album. And it's like 10-time Grammy winning, you know, like a 10x
Yeah.
platinum record. It's like, okay, buddy. I think it sounded pretty good, you know?
yeah.
But, I mean, that's just art, man. I've been trying to think of it more like that. Honestly, Connor got me on that. Like, I never really liked calling it, like, you know, art. It sounds pretentious as fuck to me. Like, honestly, you know, it doesn't strike me as art. It's not like a painting or like a long thought out, like it's music, you know? I don't like to be like, well, this is my art, you know what I mean? That just strikes me funny. But I've been trying to think of it more like that. Like, hey, this is the song that you put out is your final deliverable to if people like you in that sense, you know, to
Yeah.
if they're listening to you every day, you know? And I think we've kind of cut some corners on that, mainly for financial reasons, you know? It's like, hey, we just dropped 600 on this session, 400 on this mix. It's like, damn, dude, we about to just throw $1,000 away. But that being
Music's
said,
expensive.
it is, man.
Gosh.
It is, dude. Well, that's what I love about being the band we are now is that I won't say money's not a problem, but it's we have steady income because we tour so much, you know. That definitely solves some issues, as in like our gear is nice and our studios are nice and our producers are nice and that kind of thing, you know.
It's important.
We have tax. I did my taxes all day long today because I filed for an extension. I was just counting up receipts. I was
Dang.
like, looking at how much money we made. I'm really proud of it, that kind of stuff. I think it's kind of, people think it's tacky to talk about, but literally if you get me a drink in a bar, I'd be like, dude, we made insert amount of money last year, dude. Isn't that sick? You know?
It's exciting, you
It
know?
is,
It's
it
fun to
is.
see your work
Yeah.
pay off going from like, yeah, we'll play this
Charity
free
event. Yeah.
coffee shop
$50
gig
Yeah.
and then going to like, yeah, we had a sold out freaking Georgia theater show. Like that's huge.
Crazy, right? I wish I had my medal. I'd let you wear my medal,
Yeah.
dog.
Oh, that would be so cool.
I have a sold out medal in here somewhere. I wish I had it right here. I'll get it to you next time.
Perfect.
But
That's
yeah,
so
I mean,
cool.
I'm proud of that.
Man,
What's up?
also, I don't know if I ever told you in person, but like, congrats on that. That's huge.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, that was
My
really great. I
gosh.
appreciate that.
Who all was on? That was you guys, and was it Ocho?
It was Ocho and Angelics. Yeah, the
Okay.
final run of Ocho's still going. They've been killing
Yeah.
it. But I don't know what the deal was. I mean, like it wasn't in the cards, you know. Like
Mm-hmm.
I've always wanted to do it. That's been like a dream of mine. Like #1 bucket list venue, all that kind of stuff. Like when we
Mm-hmm.
did it at the time on the roof, that was like best night of my life. You know, like I thought that was awesome. You know.
And now you've done it thrice.
Dude, I played there 4 times.
Four
now,
times?
'cause
Oh,
we did a
yeah.
sorority event there. That doesn't really count, but
But still,
yeah, when they were like, all right, here's your medals. They were like, hey, you guys sold out. We were turning people down at the door. I was like, what the fuck? You know, that was so cool. And that
That's
was very
awesome.
kind of them. you know.
Gosh.
We all cherish our medals except for Bryce. I think he gave his away to, I think Beitzel has his. Beitzel has his sold out medal. And this is funny.
That's hilarious.
Bryce, the day after, was like, dude, where's my medal at? I was like, I gave it to you, motherfucker. And he was so drunk because we had Jack Daniels on the rider that night. He was drunk as hell at the theater. And he gave his medal to Beitzel. We need to find out. Beitzel, do you have Bryce's medal? Because I'm not sure he has it. I've never asked him. When you see him at practice, be like, dude, Jameson was saying that you might have fucking Bryce's medal that we got for selling out the theater. And but anyways, that was crazy.
When's Bryce's birthday? Do you know off the top of your head?
No, ma'am, I don't.
Well, we'll give.
I think it's fairly soon though.
Okay.
I think he's coming up.
Maybe. How funny would it be if
you gave it back to him?
If Connor gave him like a little bouquet of flowers or something,
with the medal on.
Or even better, bottle of Jack.
Ooh, for the memories.
For the memes, or lack thereof, and put the medal around it.
Bryce would like that. He'd be stoked about that. We had to take Jack D off the rider after that night, though. No more Jack D on the rider. Only clear.
Just 1800.
Yeah, just 1800. Because it's hard to drink a lot of that. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I forget. What was the question you asked? Oh, just talking about theater sold out?
Yeah.
That was crazy, dude. But the night we had was crazy, dude. The roof was sold out. That was wild, wasn't that?
Yeah.
I remember being in here, actually, sitting right there, and calling you and Chiramonte to be like, yo, dude, they're moving us downstairs.
Yeah, that was exciting.
And you were like studying or something. Like you were in class.
Yeah, because I don't remember if we had a presentation or an exam that week.
Yeah.
But we were studying.
Something.
When was it? Was it a month?
It was April 5th.
It was a.
April 5th. I've still got the poster right there. You see it?
It was a Tuesday show, right?
It was. I think it was Wednesday.
Yeah, whatever it was, we were studying.
Yeah.
And I remember he was like, "Oh, it's Jameson." It's like, "Oh, crazy!"
Oh, you guys were together, right?
Yeah, and I was like, "Oh God, I hope it didn't get like rained out or something. Like, I hope it's not canceled." So my heart just kind of dropped.
Yeah.
And then he puts it on speaker, and you're like, "Sold out. We're moving downstairs."
Yes.
I got so excited, I just did a split.
You just busted a split in the MLC or where at?
Yeah, I was like, man, I didn't know I could do that.
I remember you guys were like screaming, or you were screaming at least. You're like, yes,
let's go.
I mean, that was just perfect, dude. It
so
doesn't get
cool.
better than that. And the fact that we've like never had to go back up there is kind of crazy. You know, it's like we're just downstairs band now. That's fucking wild.
That's
We've
huge.
done. I mean, that was like the best night ever, dude. I don't mean dramatic, but like it was awesome.
Yeah, I mean, you've played a lot of cool shows though.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
So what do you say has been one of your favorites? Like, and not even just venue wise. Pretend venue clout like that's non-existent. Just straight vibes.
I would say straight vibes. I would go the time at the Blue Room when we played with the Stews. That was our first opening for a real big, or not. They weren't even that big yet, but they were getting there. You know, that was September of last year.
Well, you're playing with them again soon,
next week. Yeah, next Wednesday. So that's exciting.
In Auburn, or is it?
Yeah, in Auburn.
Okay,
and I think it sold out last year, so I'm excited that we have another sellout on the graphic.
It's
but
exciting.
that was the first time that we got to play with a band where I thought was doing a lot better than us, if that makes sense. Like everything we'd done in Athens up to that point, we'd headlined always, you know. And you know, you guys were brand new when we played with you. Red Mile Road was brand new.
That was our freaking third gig.
That's
ever.
what I'm saying. Isn't that crazy, dog? Isn't that wild?
Hilarious.
We played with Asymptomatics. They were new, but it was like we played with the Stews and honestly didn't play that well. I felt like we kind of like struggled. Like once again, we might have got on the Jack D a little heavy. Actually, they advanced Jameson on the rider. Iconic move by the Stews. Love that. But I remember we just like played like shit, and like people like in between songs would be like, Stews, and I was like, this is the first time we ever felt that. I was like, oh, that doesn't feel very good, you know. I was like, this one's called Smoke Me Out, you know what I mean?
You're like, okay.
But like it felt like we didn't crush, and then I watched them and they fucking murdered. You know how they do. I remember just like going home the day after that one, being like hungover, and being like, dude, we've got to rethink everything. Like we've got to get better. Like,
but I mean,
now
you're doing it again, so it couldn't have been that.
Couldn't have been that bad.
You know?
I mean, it was just a learning experience. So I think pure vibe. And like we went out after that. We went to like some fraternity houses and we fucked around Statesboro. We all like it's just us, Preston and Wyatt. I think Blake and Ben had to dip. But that's a show that sticks out to me as like, hey, if you want to keep doing this, you got to get better. Like fucking right now. You know what I mean? It's not like, oh, you played with some local UGA bands that are brand new and felt like you were the headliner. You know, it's like, no, you've got to fucking earn it, dog. So that was one where I think of vibes. Another one I think of, it's like any of the ones we've done recently, we've been playing at UVA a lot.
Okay.
Which is Charlottesville, Virginia.
Yeah.
And it's we were going up there, and this is a good story, I think. We were going up there and playing this pizza joint called Crozet Pizza. And it's essentially the Boar's Head of Charlottesville.
Nice.
And it's
But
got
they have pizza.
They do have delicious pizza, like 9-3 pizza.
They don't just joke you out like Boar's does, where we don't have sandwiches.
No meats whatsoever at Boar's. But we were going up there. We played there 3 times. The deal was $100 plus 10% of the bar.
Okay.
Fucking 7.5 hour drive. $100, 10% of the bar. We didn't make money for the first 3 trips up there. But I knew if we kept playing up there, we'd meet somebody in the frat scene, start to pick up. And the last time we played there, I mean, I don't remember it being that good. I remember we were kind of being like, fuck, dog, like, we can't keep coming up here for $100 and losing money, And we met this guy, and he booked us, and we played this fraternity called St. Anthony's Hall, which is like, I've never heard of that fraternity.
Yeah.
We played in their basement, and like, I'm talking about, it was a pure mosh pit. People were crowd surfing. We sold 35, 40 t-shirts. Like, they were just blown away. Like,
that's
crazy.
huge.
And Bryce crowd surfed. Like, all the way around a fraternity basement back to the stage and landed. And I'm talking about like just one of the craziest nights, one of the best crowds we've ever had on tour at UVA. And then ever since then, it's been like UVA is one of our biggest, like, we have a venue that we're playing there called the Southern in October, excuse me. And like, we announced tickets a few days ago, and like, the pre-sale is moving for a venue in Charlottesville, Virginia.
Let's go.
And like we
making moves.
I know, like, we walk in restaurants in Charlottesville. People are like, Jameson Tang.
Oh, that's hype.
I know, dude. This
Going
is like
worldwide.
Yeah, something like that. But it's nice to see the formula work in other towns. 'Cause, we've done it in Clemson too, and Clemson was just close enough to where it didn't feel like it felt like a big deal, but it was like, it's still South Carolina, but like, for us to drive 7.5 hours and we walk down the street and people know who we are a little bit, it's like, that's pretty fucking cool.
Yeah,
dude.
you're making it up the coast. That's
what I'm saying.
exciting.
Yeah, that's the next step, is
Oh my
even higher
gosh.
up and even more left, Texas and New York City and all that shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd say
Idaho
yeah. It's asymptomatic kind of shit.
could
was
go
that
out
Iowa?
to
Did you go for that? The wedding they did?
No, I think it was Idaho, because
I think it was Idaho, right?
Because there's that B-52's song "Private Idaho," and that was like a whole joke.
They love that song, yeah.
Or everywhere they go is the Big Apple, though.
Yeah, that's
Like,
right. Yeah, I like that too. We're headed to the Big Apple.
Did you see where they were in the mountains and they're like, "We made it to the Big Apple"?
yeah. It's like, dog, I don't know. That's the Big Apple.
That was so funny.
But they're funny guys. I don't know. To answer the question, Blue Room with the Stews was one. UVA has been really cool to us. We're actually back there this weekend, so I'm very excited to see the homies.
Nice.
It's nice to see growth in these towns. That's really exciting. Especially Charlottesville, Virginia, or Spartanburg, North Carolina. That's exciting. So yeah.
That's so cool.
Fuck yeah, dog.
Man,
You wrapping it up? Is that all you got for me?
I think those. Oh no, important
Keep
question.
them going, dog.
These are some silly ones. I
Give
will
them to
have
me.
to wrap up soon because I need to use
No.
the restroom.
It's probably been, what, an hour and a half?
Getting there.
All right,
We're
but
only at.
I want to do a quick pause to thank. I have a friend
Yes.
who works at Waterberg who sent me these tequila margaritas. She sent me a bunch of them, and I'm only not drinking them because me and Nikki are coming off a crazy night at Roadhouse, and
Yes.
I think we're not ready to
Me
drink
and
these
my
yet.
Chick-fil-A lemonade
Yes, healthy for the soul,
and
soul.
water.
But these things have been really good. Like, I've only had them at shows and stuff, but they're pretty fucking awesome. I'll give you some to take with you, Nikki, because
This
you would
one's
love 'em.
still cold.
I pulled it out of the fridge to
How
put
is
it
it
here,
still
just in
cold?
case you wanted one. Just in case you wanted one.
It's an hour.
It has been an hour.
And it's still chilled.
That's what I'm saying. But
That's
anyways, they've been
insane.
really nice. They sent me a bunch of Waterbird. It's been really good. I like the tequila margarita one, and then they have a transfusion one. It's really fucking good.
Man, I got work in the morning, but I might have to crack in.
I'm gonna send one with you. I want you to take one and try one. Let me know.
Oh,
I'll
I'm
let you know.
excited.
Yeah.
I saw their tent last week.
Oh, where
when
at?
I was it was outside of the Mark. I think I was driving to New Cheese.
Yeah, because they do it over there by the gym, kind of on that street down there, like the Orange Fitness or
Yeah.
whatever it is. Yeah, that was probably my friend Madison. That's who runs it.
Oh, that's
Madison
so
Harwell.
cool.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, I saw that and I was like, oh, that's a cool name.
Yeah.
And then
And a cool can.
yeah.
They're from Charlottesville, Virginia too. So
Oh,
I think that's kind of how we got on the radar or whatever. But
nice.
yeah, I have
That's
another
cool.
buddy who I don't have one with me. But have you ever heard of Outlaw Beers?
Outlaw Beers.
They're kind of they're out of Colorado, actually. They're like from one of Colorado's oldest distilleries, and they have different reps. There's this guy who's been like just bringing outlaw beers to people in Athens and like giving them to them. Like they've been doing deals with bars. I think Boar's Head passed, and it's in Clark's, it's in Sandbar. I think it's in most bars.
They need to do a little collab with Clover County.
What is that? Oh,
Their song
Outlaw?
Outlaw,
Yeah,
yeah.
that'd actually be. I mean, they'd probably be down, I think, because they brought me a case of beer the other day. Like, hey, dude, just drink these, and if you like it, mention it on the podcast. I haven't tried one yet, so I can't speak towards the taste.
We're not mentioning
No,
it.
I have had one. I had one in Clark's, and it was fantastic. It just tastes like light beer. It's really good. It tastes like a little more, kind of like Michelob, but like cooler than that. Cool can and everything.
I've loved seeing new
I do
drinks
too.
around. It's exciting.
The Peach State Light thing was cool, right?
Yeah.
I really like Classic City Lager is my favorite beer in town, like locally. But
I'd say mine's Athena.
Athena's are good. Yeah, they're a little heavy, but I like them.
Yeah, changes on the day.
I don't really care for like many Southern brewing beers, honestly. I like the
Really?
what's the one? Not the five. Is it like the 5 o'clock? What's their like regular light beer? Because I like that one.
Yeah.
I don't really
one.
care for the red and black, but it's a red beer. It's like a stretch.
That's cool.
I mean, a Sweetwater 420 count? Not really.
Atlanta.
Yeah, I count
Yeah.
that.
That's
Anyways,
close enough.
to your silly question, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I think I cut you off again.
Oh, well, now I have two silly questions.
Hit me with it, brother.
Okay, have you ever done the Athens beer tour?
I have not, but I hear it's great.
Need to do it.
I was at one of the stops, and they gave me the thing to check one time, and I still have it. I just haven't hit any of the other ones.
I think Authentic Brewing Company, honestly,
The best?
the beers I had there, I got a little flight and I tried for it. That's what I try to do at all of them. Just get a
Get the little
flight
sampler?
because then you can see like sour IPA,
Yeah. Light.
like
heavy.
all that stuff. I'm not a big sour person, but I always like to
either.
try it out just in case.
Yeah, just in case it hits.
Yeah, don't knock it till you try.
Authentic was your
Yeah,
favorite. Is that what
and
you said?
they had a really good blueberry one, but it wasn't a sour, which was weird.
What'd you think about Academia? Is it on the list?
Yeah, I like
really fuck with
Academia.
them, yeah.
I like that they have food too.
Their food is really good. I don't know if you've had. They have an avocado cheeseburger. That's
I've only had their brats.
really
That
good. Get the
sounds-
avocado cheeseburger at fucking. What did I say the name was again? I'm sorry.
Academia.
Academia over there. It's in kind of a bad spot. It's the problem.
Okay, so yeah, definitely do it.
Yeah.
Question number 2.
Tell me.
So the Jameson jump.
Yes, ma'am.
I've seen you at Athens Health and Fitness on the Stairmaster. Do you do the Stairmaster to work on the legs to
Quads?
get the jump like up, or do you do some stretches before?
I try to hit some of the I do these right here. I don't know if this counts as a stretch, but I hit some of these.
Yeah.
You know, like release the energy. And
Yeah.
Some of those.
Some movement.
But at the gym, no. I try to. I do cut. This is weird, but I do kind of try to structure my workout as if it's a show. Like I'll do 30,
Yeah.
45 minutes on the treadmill because I kind of treat it serious like that. You know.
I mean, it takes a lot out of you.
It
You know,
takes
you're
a ton, dog.
you
My
get
abs would be
sore.
like roaring up there, and I mean my non-existent abs. But you know what I mean? Like I'd be like my stomach, my
They're-
core is like, and that's like it makes you sing worse. You know, you sing worse the more tired you are. But like I gotta move. Like I can't just stand up there and not
Yeah.
move.
I think I remember saying something when I was younger. Miley Cyrus used to, or maybe it wasn't her, but it
I
was
think
a
it's
singer I
Beyonce.
looked up to. Would run on the treadmill
I'd
and
heard that
practice
about
singing,
Beyonce. Yeah, like she'd like straight
Yeah.
up just like sing her whole set on the treadmill just to be acclimated.
which
to
is
that.
huge.
That's great. I bet that helps a ton too. Because I'll be
Yeah.
up there like, hey, smoke me out. You know what I mean? Like just fucking it up. Because like I'm so tired. But like, you got to perform. You know, I'd
Yeah.
rather perform than play perfect. You know. But to answer the question, no, the jumps that's easy. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, it does take a
What
lot
do
out
you-
of you.
So you just do the little jumpy jumps to prep for the big one?
Yeah, just
Okay.
to like stay loose for that. And
Good.
the amount of energy I put in the jump is based on the crowd. If you see me like really ripping a bunch in a row, that means we're having a good time.
Do you ever do like stretches too?
I
Or is
I
it-
like yoga. I don't do it before shows, for example.
Well-
I hit like like touch your toes and like let your back stretch out, that kind of shit. But I'm a
Love
big
it.
yoga believer, you know. When I'm at the house, I'll roll the pad out a little bit. and give me some.
Absolutely.
It's so good for like you
It
don't know how good
is.
your body can feel until you do some yoga. You know what I mean? That's my favorite part about Athens Health and Fitness is the fucking sauna, dog.
Oh,
Like releases
yeah.
everything. I can get in there and like cross my legs and then I lay like across. You know what I'm talking about? Like
Yeah,
stretch my
yeah.
back out, and it just feels like everything gets loose. I don't know. It feels good.
Good stuff.
Yeah, the JMO jump. It's a thing now.
It's so iconic.
Did you coin the term? I feel like it might have been Maxwell.
I don't think it was me, but I mean,
Excuse me.
I'd sure as hell take credit for it.
I think it might have been Maxwell.
Did you not coin it?
No.
Well, you should.
I mean, I guess it's coined now.
You should trademark it.
I should trademark it. It's kind of a thing. It was our logo for a while, but I wanted to get away from the band looking like it was me as a solo artist, so I kind of stopped doing that. That's another. Yeah, like my bandmates don't get enough love because of the name, but I told them that. That was like there was two things I told them when they were joining the band. I was like, hey, here's the two things. The band's gonna be called Jameson Tank. And we're gonna tour our fucking dicks off, dogs. Like y'all, if y'all don't want to play a lot, like do not join this band.
Oh my gosh, that could be a great thing for the back of the shirt.
Yeah, tour
The
our
name's
dicks off.
Jameson Tank, and we're gonna tour our dicks
Quote
off.
unquote.
Oh, and then you could have the full tour schedule underneath it.
Man, that'd be hard. Dog.
Oh,
that'd do crazy number of shots. You got it down, man.
It would be Tank
I'm just gonna clip
Tuesday
that.
Silver, Tank Tuesday Roadhouse.
Tank Wednesday, Tank Thursday, Tank Friday. Well, I like to have little nicknames and shit like that for stuff. You know, it's like kind of cool.
Like the Jameson jersey, Jameson
Yeah.
tank top. Those are.
You should have got a jersey. I should have gave you a jersey, dog. I feel like you'd be a jersey rep. You not a
I'd
jersey
wear
girl?
one on a game day.
Fuck yeah! Is there a game day this weekend?
I'm going to the real Big Apple tomorrow. Actually,
Idaho or what? What?
To New-
Ohio?
Canada? No, I'm going up to New York for a little work trip.
With who?
Turnip Blood.
Fucking interesting.
Exciting
What
stuff.
the fuck y'all going to New York for?
Clients having an event up there. So,
What?
whoa.
Good for y'all, dude. I
Yeah.
don't know much about Turnip Blood, but we've been talking about it a lot because Noah, she works there. She's
Mm-hmm.
always talking about how interesting it is. I'm like,
She's one of my interns right now.
yeah,
Or I guess
you
not
little
technically,
interns.
not technically mine,
Yeah,
but I'm the eyes for them.
the
Which is
overseer.
exciting.
I'm always
Yeah.
asking her because like we've had to deal with like there used to be a girl there named Abby Bain. Do you know Abby?
Of course,
Yeah.
I have her old position.
Really?
'cause
Yeah, I
she
remember
ended
she
up
left.
working somewhere else. So
I think she got some sort of industry job somewhere, like
Yeah.
a nice one. But
so
I
I'm
used to
doing
talk
what
to
she
her a
does
lot.
now.
Really?
Yeah.
I used
Love
to just
Abby.
irritate the fuck out of her because I was like, hey Abby, we really want to play shower cap. It's like, can you make that happen? She was like, no, it's up to the frats. I was like, hey Abby, we really want to play shower cap. Can you make that happen? She was like, no, it's because it's up to the frats. They pick. And I was like, so Abby, shower cap.
Abby, when are you joining the frat?
Yes. Are you not? Is it not happening?
Man.
But yeah, I talked to what's the guy's name that runs the joint again? Is it Trey?
Trey, yes.
Trey's emailed
Nice
me
guy.
about a couple things, and it has not worked out just because like scheduling and stuff. Like we've been booked for most of them, but I would like. I mean, Turnip Blood's been cool. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of the stuff's a lot of frats will be like, we need a band this weekend. So
Yeah, it's
we
tough.
go searching fast.
I know Wim does a bunch of stuff with them, right? That's good.
Yeah.
And like Underground Spring House is another
Yeah,
one I
Wim
think
did a
of.
show last weekend. That one was booked in advance, which was hype.
That is hype.
Yeah, cool company, throwing
Yeah.
parties,
I think Beskin
entertainment
has,
made easy.
fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Is
Oh,
that
he
the
was
thing?
over at the office today.
That's what I told Noah. I was
Yeah,
like, no,
yeah.
you need to scout out Drew Beskin. He's gonna be your fucking dog.
Yeah, he's cool.
Drew's the coolest dude. He's cool. He's been on the show like 3 or 4 times, like a bunch.
Yeah.
I have a mad respect for him. He's done. We planned some good shows together. Last show we planned kind of didn't work out as well as I'd hoped, but that was on the bands. It kind of happens. It was the Athens goes to Atlanta plan didn't work as well as we'd hoped. But it was fine. I think we did
Yeah.
a few hundred tickets.
I
It was
heard
fun.
the Athens Goes to Atlanta thing was fun.
Oh, it was fun. Don't get me wrong,
Who
but
was
like
I talking to?
it was Hefner, Pink Stones, us, B Porges, 80 Blanco, Monsoon. And I was like, oh, dude, we're going to fucking massacre at Terminal West. I was like, oh,
Man.
we're selling this shit out. And then we did not. But
I
like,
wanted to go so. It was Bonnaroo week.
Yeah, it was
which is
Bonnaroo
the only
but you
reason
got
I
to see
didn't
Stews,
go.
dog, at Bonnaroo. I bet that was a movie.
Oh my gosh! Yeah, that was
In the
really
vlog. I saw you in the
cool.
vlog.
really.
Yeah, you haven't watched the vlog?
No, I did.
I think you're on the front row and you talked to him before,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Aren't you with somebody? Or like you were
Yeah,
just
my
visiting?
buddy Carly was there. With
Heiser?
us. Yes.
I know Carly. She
yes,
took pictures.
good friends
at
with
the-
Abby too.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep, I know
Yep.
Carly. And Carly's
the
sister.
theater.
I see Molly around a bunch. Yeah. But anyways,
Man, yeah, that was so cool. It was funny. So Carly and I picked her up from the Nashville airport.
She's in
and-
California, right?
Crowley, California. So cool. And we were going to camp with some of my buddies, but ended up you know how flights are, and then
Yeah.
traffic. So we hit traffic in the opposite direction because our buddies were coming up from Athens.
Okay,
And
okay.
anyway, so ended up not camping with our friends, and we camped solo and ended up meeting up with them. But day 2 or morning of day 2, I'm like walking over to the porta potties, and I look over. I'm like, man, those guys are smart for having a tent on top of their car.
Yeah.
And I went, man, that car looks so familiar. And then I looked to the little side tent and I went, that's Xander Kiramonte. And the freaking
Geniuses.
The Kiramontes
Were they?
were camping like a row over from us.
What?
Which was
Damn.
so
Athens
random.
is a small world, though.
Right.
That's crazy. Yeah.
It's like
or not
in freaking
Athens, but
Tennessee. Like,
yeah. What is it? Is it?
that was 4 hours away.
What's the city name? Is it not Memphis? It's like
Murfreesboro or
Murfreesboro.
Manchester
Yeah.
or something.
Manchester.
Don't know.
I think it's Manchester.
Yeah. It's something with an M.
Yeah.
and
I bet you saw a bunch of Athens people. Did you?
Oh yeah, which is
How-
that's so
would you
cool.
would you request Bonner? Like, would you highly rate that as like festival experience?
Top 10? Actually, I mean not even top 10. It's just
Probably
number
top 5. I
one.
would say top 3, maybe.
That's my favorite one. I've only been to Bonnaroo, Okeechobee, 420
Yeah.
Fest.
No, those are 3 good ones.
But, I mean-
I like Shaky Knees though. You ever been to Shaky Knees? Shaky Knees is a lot less vibe, but a little more genre-wise geared to me,
Yeah.
like rock bands. You know what I mean? Like fucking
Yeah,
rock
I'd
bands,
say the
rock banding.
only bad part about Bonnaroo is just how hot it is.
Yeah.
And it's because it's that time
In
of
the
the year. But
summer.
I mean, if you just prep right and you get a tent and one of those like over tent things, like a bullpen,
Yeah,
I think
yeah, I
it
know
was
what you're talking
pop
about.
up. There we go.
Yeah, pop up tent.
Put that over your tent. Then you're fine.
I think I'm
'cause
gonna
it
try to
blocks
go
the
next
sun out.
year. It's been
Do
on my
it.
to-do list because me and
Come
Jeff
with
are gonna
us.
go
We
one
can all-
year. Oh, I want to. That's
can all
what's
camp
fun. If you can go with a
together.
lot of people, that's where it's at.
Then you put all of the big pop-up tents together
Yeah.
and it's just a nice, like, as long as you have shade during the day, it's fine.
That helps.
Because the music, like, the good music isn't until like 6 o'clock,
Later,
and
so
that's
you
when the
just
sun's
vibe.
coming down.
I saw me and Jeff were gonna go one year and it got mudded out. Do you remember that? Like 2 or 3 years
Yeah.
ago, it got mudded out. It
That
like
was gonna,
Foo Fighters or some other bands that I liked. but-
Miley Cyrus was gonna play.
What? Damn. Well, they haven't announced the lineup for next year, have they? Sure they will.
You
That'd
want
be
it?
Great. Man, good dream. I don't think it's unrealistic, dog.
Could be
I saw
one of the-
Northeast to Freeze did it too, so I was
Yeah.
kind of like, I'm kind of interested in how you get to that phase. I know you got to use the bathroom, so I'll wrap it up for you. But
That wasn't even a wiggle for that. That was a, man, my posture's
Yeah.
bad.
All right, we'll give it one more minute. We'll call it. All right.
Okay.
But I'm interested in how bands go from like, you know, just playing and headlining their own venues and doing well to like, hey, let's take a shot on this band for Bonnaroo, you know, like kind of like Stu's have done. And I think it's just like long ticket history of like playing a lot. Like Northeast to Freezy's just been playing forever in Tennessee and shit. And they were like, and you know, eventually you have enough connections to get hopped on there. So I'm like, how could we get to that point where like we're getting on early stage, playing at noon at 420 or Bonnaroo or Shaky Knees in particular? It's like
That
that'd
would be
our
pretty
shit.
fitting because it's more rock stuff.
It's
you
so
know?
rock. I know Walden. I don't know if you remember Walden.
Yeah.
They played at Shaky Knees.
Huh.
I don't know what the process is, but I need to talk to Atlas Touring about putting that together for me. I mean, that might be a stretch because we're not on them, but or at least some advice, like, hey, how
Yeah.
do you get on these festivals? You know, but
For sure. Man,
Anyways.
speaking of though,
Yeah.
before we go,
what you got?
let's manifest some stuff.
Let's manifest some shit up,
what's
dog.
a
End of
top
the year
3
goal?
dream? Oh yeah, let's get
Year
get
and
some-
lifetime.
year, 2 years,
Ooh,
5 years goal.
ooh, I like it. All right, year. By the end of the year, I want to have some more sold out shows in different states. We've sold out
Okay.
shows in Georgia. I kind of want to have some sold out shows in Virginia. You know, I think we're on pace to do that. I think that's a pretty fair goal. I think hopefully Auburn will sell out. You know, then we'll have Alabama.
Yeah.
Sell out some shit that's not our hometown. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So that's a 1 year goal. I'd say another 1 year goal is like get an album done and out that we're really proud of, that like sounds like a fucking album and not like 10 songs that are unrelated. I think that'd be that's the number one thing I think about is getting an album out, get some music out we're proud of, that people can really have a product for us. Now you answer one. I did 2. What's one for you?
Oh gosh.
1 year. Nikki Shotz, what you got?
1 year.
Yeah.
I'd like to get out an EP with Patio.
Oh, that'd be awesome. And very doable, right? I talked to Jason a lot. He says y'all are working on it, right?
Yeah, we're going in the studio with Patrick on October 13th,
Okay.
recording our first song.
Fuck yeah.
So hopefully that goes well.
Yeah, I'm sure it will.
Yeah, I'm excited. It'll be our first thing.
I don't think I've ever caught you guys. I've ever seen you guys. I think you guys done Boar's Head one time I saw you.
Yeah.
Maybe caught
We're
a little.
Well, you're probably going to be touring because you do
the date?
weekends mostly.
All weekend, every
Yeah.
weekend until fucking.
September 30th is our next one, September Days Fest. But
I'll try to come.
we'll
if we're not
be
playing.
we'll be playing some more.
Yeah, I'm
and
excited.
about,
I've actually
yeah.
become really good friends with Jason because we work part time at the same place. I don't know if he told you that. At
yeah,
Uber
that's
Friends,
right.
yeah.
That's cool.
So we're like going there and we do like the same job, and like we'll just literally just sit there and talk about music and like
Nice.
favorite spots to play and how your shit's going,
Love
how
it.
Connor's shit's going. You know, like just everything.
Yeah, that would be a good year goal. Also, most of the places, every place we've played at really has been like an alcohol related type thing. So like a bar, or brewery.
You gonna play some non? I don't worry about it. I got it. It's just Mama Tank.
Cool. Where did the thing go?
What thingy? The call?
No.
The Pro Tools?
Yes.
Here we go. Right here.
Oh, thank God.
And save, so we got it.
Oh boy.
Almost lost the sesh there. No, I was always there. I got
Oh, we'd have the video.
we had the video, no sound.
Yeah. So I'd say that, and then also I'd really want to play like an actual venue.
You were
aside
saying
from-
non-alcoholic venue, though. Is that what you meant?
Yeah, not like an
Bar.
alcohol based. Yeah, not like a brewery or
I get what you
bar.
mean,
I'd
like
like to
an
play an actual
Venue.
like Dark Matter in Nashville,
Gotcha.
or even if it is a brewery, something like Avondale. That's a
Do you
good
mean
one.
ticket?
So,
Avondale's really sick.
but yeah, more like
Ticketed?
ticketed.
Yeah.
like
I think
hard
ticketed is the
ticket
final
events and
goal,
stuff.
right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's one of our goals too. Is like, hey, like maybe less covery bars, alcohol related is not how I would have put it, but very true. A lot less of that and more of like deep listening, like 3-band bill, all originals, one cover tops.
Yeah.
You know, like really doing your thing. You know,
Yeah, because the bar gig's so fun.
so fun, but
I
they
just haven't
limited.
done any ticketed ones.
Yeah,
I mean, we've done ticketed like music, quote unquote, music festival things with patio, but we haven't done any actual ticketed. And I would
well,
love
dude, you
to
guys
do
could
that.
easily do that.
So,
Y'all could do whatever bar
That's-
you wanted tomorrow. You guys do the roof. You
I
got
want to, and as soon as we get, I'm
Some
saying
material?
I'm saying five originals
yeah.
down because we have 3.
Okay.
So I think 5 is when I'll be like, hey,
Let's do it.
check us out.
I think that's smart.
Yeah.
That's smart.
But yeah, that's a year goal.
All right, 2-year goal. Let me think
Yeah.
on mine. I'm gonna say a lot of the same things, like just more sold out shows, more touring, like US wide, and like we're very southeast right now. Like I want to be consecutively hitting New York City, DC, Syracuse, fucking Boston, fucking Nantucket, fucking Texas, fucking California. Like I want to take this shit everywhere. You know. I think that would be the 2-year goal, is like some US wide tours that are like legit US wide venue tours, not fucking cover bar tours, you know? Yeah, and I'd say same kind of thing, like still be pushing our album or have an album out that like we're proud of, like a deliverable. Have more fans, like more engaged fans, you know, like people like hearing about us before we get to towns would be exciting, you know, like
Yes.
people really picking up on your tunes enough to be like, oh fuck, Jameson Tanks come down there from Athens, Georgia. They got that song, you know that song, right? You know,
And they're like, oh, that's him?
that's him. No fuck, let's go see him. You know, as opposed to now, everything we've gotten so far has been like us just digging our teeth in and being like, we're gonna play here until you know who the fuck we are. You know,
I'm in Charlottesville.
that's what I'm saying. I mean, that's the
Manifested,
template.
I
That's
love
it. That's it. man. We
Worked hard,
manifested.
grinded.
We really did, man. I'm proud of that. To
You're
go up there,
still here.
Yeah, we're
Not going anywhere.
I'm proud of
Love
that,
it.
dog. To go up there and play 3 times for $100 is like I'm proud of that.
Not
you know?
many people would do that, and to continue to do it, and then it paid off too.
It's paid off.
That's
and
huge.
I don't want to say how much we're getting this weekend in Charlottesville, but it's a lot more than $100 now.
200.
Yes, we're getting $150.
153.
But yeah, all right. That's my 2-year goal. It's
Yeah.
gonna be a 2-year goal.
Let's see. Honestly, album playlisting. I'd like our music to get onto
Get on some good
playlists.
playlists. Okay,
Yeah.
nice for the EP and then album. Interesting. I'd say that's a good goal. I mean, that's kind of like what I mean. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
playlisting, like where people know who you are
Yeah.
before they come. 5 years.
5 years. Yeah.
Dude, I'd say honestly like arenas, dog. Like I want to be like playing arenas in like Bonnaroo and shit
Yeah.
like that, like
Yeah.
dead ass. Like I know that sounds wild, but like like hit singles, like radio play, shit like that.
I
all
mean,
the bigger stuff.
It's
Record
possible.
labels, yeah.
Like freaking Megan Maroney.
I know,
It's like,
dude.
I didn't know she did MBUS. I knew
Dude,
she went to UGA. I didn't.
We were in the same MLS class.
That's-
You weren't in there, I don't think, but me and her were.
Yeah, I
and
was
I
in the
talked
same
to her
one
after
with, like,
class a couple times.
One of the girls in Hotel Fiction was in mine.
Yeah, Jessica or Jade probably.
One of them. It was all online my year, so
That's right.
didn't get to meet. But yeah,
Meg,
she's doing freaking.
She's literally as big as
arenas.
it gets. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like for
that's
country girls
huge.
go. And like everybody knows who she is, dude. I remember fucking walking out of Barbie's class and being like, "Oh, you're that girl who sings some country songs." She was like, "Yeah, like I'm trying to. Like I hadn't really put anything out yet. I've only played a couple shows." Like very, very nice and humble about it. I was like, "Well, dude, you should just play more. Put some stuff out." You know, she's like, "Well, I think I'm just gonna move to Nashville when I graduate and do that." And I was like, "Okay,
Yeah.
good luck with that, dog." You know, and then we never talked again.
Yeah.
Or we talked a couple times. I just
Oh
asked
my
her how it was going, but
If she comes back to town, which I'm sure she will, you should.
that's another thing is
Get her
that I
on
could have
those.
had her back then for that. You know, like it could have been like because the podcast was happening. I think of her as one of my dropped bags, as in like I could have had Megan Maroney early, like pre
Yeah.
what she is now. But I don't know if she'd do it now. Do you think she would? She's
Honestly,
pretty
yeah.
fucking big. You think she would? I feel like
Yeah.
I saw an interview of her on like this like In the Round podcast. You ever heard of that? It's in Nashville.
I have heard of that.
It's like a very popular podcast, and the questions were like, I don't want to, not like hating on them, but like it's not a line of questioning that I was used like, so do you got to deal with like boys at shows or what? I'm like, dog, don't ask shit like that. Like I want to ask her about the fucking music, dude. Like Meg, come in here. Excuse my language. I shouldn't.
Let's get you in here.
Yeah.
We're gonna grill you.
But yeah, I think of her as one that I really should have got back then, but not too late. I'm gonna try.
Yeah.
I think Future Birds is gonna happen. I've been working with
That would
Jeff
be
on that. I think that'd
cool.
be crazy.
Caca.
Caw. I want to do some bigger band. I
We
want
can talk
REM
about
to
the
happen.
Highball Festival.
Yeah,
coming up.
that's Turn Up Blood, right? Noah was telling me about that.
Not Turnip Blood necessarily,
But they're helping, right?
Yeah, I think just gonna be reaching out to some frats.
Yeah, promotional kind of thing.
Yeah, getting
Yeah.
the boys into it, having
Yeah.
some fun.
Noah called me. She was like, "It's an emergency. Call me right now. It's an emergency. It's an emergency." Text me 3 times. I answered. She was like, "I got a free ticket to Highball Fest." I was like, "This is the fucking emergency, dog? Like, you shitting me right now, dude? I thought you died in a car accident, bro."
Gosh, no, that lineup's sick.
Yeah, the lineup is hard. Band of Horses, Future Birds. Who else
Yeah.
we got? Susto, right?
No, I
Susto?
thought that would have been really cool because they play together with the Ryman.
They play together all the time, right? Interesting.
But yeah, I'm bummed I can't go to that. It's
you can't go to Highball?
it's the same weekend as the Ath Half
Ooh, and you're playing or you're running?
running.
Fuck yeah. I forget
Yeah,
you're a big
gotta-
marathon runner.
Gotta do it for self validation.
Hey, man. Do what you got to do,
Yeah.
dog. Do what you got to do.
Yeah.
That's good, man.
And hey,
There are a
gets your
lot
mind
worse.
right.
Dude, it's so good for you, dog.
Yeah.
Mentally.
That's where I come
That's
up
why I do
with
the treadmill, dog. You turn
Yeah.
your mind off for a minute. I know it's a little different. But
last year.
actually,
I listened to Hot Tea by Goose on repeat the entire race.
marathon?
Just a half marathon.
Okay, I was about to say.
I haven't
how
done a
many
full one
miles?
yet.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It takes a different kind of dedication to do that. So hats off to you. Hopefully, I'll see you in the gym training. I'm gonna try to go tomorrow. I don't know if you'll be around.
I'll be not around tomorrow, but I'll be around next week. So
All right,
maybe
done
we can
deal.
go hit the Stairmaster.
Yeah,
together.
we just double down. I always feel a little weird when I go on Stairmaster. 'Cause
Me
it's
too.
Like, it's kind of like a girl thing. Like I like.
But what
it.
if we did it together and
Oh,
we
that's
like
fine.
chatted,
Yeah. Oh, I'm
had a
down.
little powwow?
How's it going over there? You know.
Podcast part 2. Bring the whole
We could
setup.
set up 2 mics in there, dog. Nobody
would
would
be-
know.
that would
There'd be
be
so
so
much
funny. Mm-hmm.
noise though. It'd just probably sound like shit. It'd be like people in there like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
they're yelling and shit in there.
Could probably run into Jake Cadet.
Dude, I see
I
Jake
see
in
him
there
there
a
all
lot.
the
Yeah, I see
time.
Jake in there. I've had people come through there. I met this older guy in there who like, I was like doing sit-ups and he walked up to me and was like, "Dude, Jameson Tank, Florida man, Georgia Theater. I was there, dude." I was like, "No fucking
my
way, dude.
God.
Dap me up, dog." It was like
That's
a grown
awesome.
man, And it wasn't just like some frat kid, you know what I mean? It was
Yeah.
like, just a grown ass dude. He's like, "Dude, Florida man, Jameson Tank, saw you out at the theater." I was like, "Fucking right, dude. Put her
Oh
here."
my gosh.
We
That's
dabbed
huge.
up. He walked out. I have not seen him since.
Great.
It's pretty cool.
Oh, speaking of Athens Health and Fitness,
Yeah.
I saw Jade earlier
Yeah.
there today. She,
Jade Long?
Mitchell.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. I was thinking
She told
Hotel
me to
Fiction.
tell you she says hi.
I love Jade. She's wonderful. I go see her in Boars, and then we're always talking about getting coffee, and I'm fucking the worst about like following up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the days are busy these days. But yeah, she's fucking so nice, dude. Yeah,
it was
she's
so
great.
funny. I was there hitting the squats trying
Were
to
you?
get my quad. That's why I was like, oh, my quads are feeling silly. Barely acted like the bar. And that 10 on each side. Like it was
Oh, you did a
baby
freehand?
weight. Baby
Oh,
weight.
she be in there, dude.
And
No
she-
doubt Jay could outlift me, dog.
Oh, I think
She's built different, dog.
And I'm looking in the mirror and I'm like, dang, that girl's arms are like awesome.
Yeah.
And I'm just staring down this girl behind me through the mirror, and then I just see smiling,
Is
and I'm
her?
like, oh god, the girl caught me like staring at her arms, and I went, wait a second, and I turned and it's Jade.
She'll damn
I
talk
was
all
like,
day. She's so nice.
Girl, I cannot take
She's
my
so
eyes
kind.
off of you.
She's cut, dog.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying,
She's
bro.
like,
I know. I see her in the lifting
Beast.
sometimes. She'll be doing stuff. I'm like, damn, dog.
yeah.
Pushing my 20s over here.
Oh,
like, check these out. I'm like, yeah, look at this.
yeah,
And then-
got this.
yeah, anyways.
Yeah. So she said hi.
Hi,
I
Jade.
asked her if she has any questions,
Yeah.
and
She
well,
didn't
I don't
any
have.
notes?
I haven't gotten any.
Any response? Oh, I do
Yeah,
that too.
so-
I would text like in the group meetings. I'd be like, hey, does anybody have anything that they want me to ask Underground Springhouse? And like, you would be the only person to message me. I was like, all right, well, I guess
I
that's
have
not
a
the best way
lot
to do
to
it.
ask people.
Yeah, hey, that's fair.
So
You need to
can
start your own
see,
podcast.
I've had a freaking 106 minutes of asking questions.
Damn, dog. That's almost 2 hours, bro.
Oh,
All right,
I
we're going
guess
to close
you're
it
right,
off because
yeah.
we'll go all night.
We would.
Thank y'all so much for watching. This has been the Jameson on the Rocks podcast. Let's wave for the thumbnail. You know the deal, Shots. I've never been on this side for this.
Should we switch it?
No. This is perfect.
Gotta
Salute.
keep it. The salute.
Keep
Have
it
a-
real. Check out Nikki Shotz. Check out her new band, Patio, at Patio Band.
Yeah.
At Patio Band on Instagram. They got music coming out. Follow the podcast. Shout out to Waterbird Drinks for sending us some fucking drinks, man. I really appreciate that.
It's still cold.
Still cold. Next time we're going to drink some. I'm going to give you some to take with you. Let me know what you
I'm
think.
so excited.
We've got new podcast shirts in. They're green. They're comfort colors. They're really sick. We've only got a few left. DM me if you want one. The show is coming back. We are back as of now. It's been 5 fucking months since we've done one. So thank you for getting me out of the cage, Nikki. Yeah, I think that's it. Subscribe to YouTube. Subscribe to the TikTok. Tiny Mike's coming back soon. Stu's episode
Nice.
soon. Fucking Granville episode soon.
Oh,
Probably DJ
exciting.
Henny episode soon. Excited about that.
Oh.
Probably gonna try to do Clover County soon. She doesn't know it.
Yeah.
I haven't asked her, but I'm interested. Maybe Wim 3 soon.
Yeah. Did you see he's on the Pop
Dude,
Fresh
that's
Finds today?
crazy, dog. I'm so happy for him. That's like
Yeah.
a big. That's like the first thing
That's
that I've saw. That's like, holy fuck, this kid's gonna be
big.
famous, dog. You know what I mean? Like that's
it gives me.
wild.
I just got chills up the spine.
It
thinking
really
about it.
like that's like
God.
some serious placement right there, though, man. I was like, that's fucking like getting record label interest really soon.
So proud of that kid.
Yeah,
Man.
nicest kid ever, man. Anyways, thank y'all so much. Jameson Tank, Nikki Shotz out. Peace.
Says a glitch, a picture the system. Got me